Welcome back here to Jasilionis Games. It is going to be episode 34 of Call of the Netherdeep. I am the Dungeon Master Jasilionis, and oh boy, do we have a session tonight, but I'll quickly let the players introduce themselves.
Hello. I am Hunter, and today I will be playing Morgen Megen.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm playing Mox.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the person speaking now, and I'll be returning to Saeryn Conundrum.
And I am Ray, and I am playing Ludo.
Excellent. So it's been a lot of jumping back and forth. We have this main party that we've been following of Mox, Morgen, Ludo, and Saeryn that have been tracking through. They came from the Xhorhas wastelands to the Ank'Harel desert in search of this mysterious figure that is tied to 3 divine beings, and whatever secrets lie with that are at the bottom of a sunken ruin beneath the city of Ank'Harel. While here, though, they got waylaid while hunting for blue dragons out in the desert, saved the wormling from poachers, brought it back to its mother at a lair, where it found it in some enraged, corrupted state that they've become familiar with. In dealing with that, they made a deal to go kill the monster that had chased that blue dragon out of its lair, corrupted it with whatever that was, and then maybe, things will be okay. They followed through that. Last we left off the party, they just entered into the lair of the First Eclipse, a red moon dream beholder aberration that has been waiting for them, seemingly. Bring them back to the lair now. We will see that up on screen. That shimmering red glowing eye looking at it. 5 smaller versions of itself floating around it, absent the eye stalks. What we've done in the in-between time, where we followed the B team, they are following mysteries with the Allegiance of All Sight in the city, uncovering hidden agents that work for the Consortium of Vermilion Dreams and the Sentinels of Memory, and through a debt that was owed to them by a wizard, Aljin, with that party and his new companions, Dudu and Trixie, they ended up doing a astral projection ritual where they thrust themselves into the astral dream realm for Aljin to find his long-lost party members who were believed to be dead up to this point. And he found them, and through a series of a fever dream nightmare sequence of events and rewinds, they fought their way through, ending up saving Mox from his nightmare back in Whitestone as he succumbed to the First Eclipse nightmare, waking up the next morning feeling not fully rested and taking just a little bit of psychic damage. But we know that that dream could have gone much, much worse, with the session ending with them going back to the red dream eye version that had haunted the original party, and Trixie from the Feywild pulled out an arrow, shot it towards that red moon, and in the process, rolling 666 on a bunch of dice, summoned up an imp that screamed and latched onto the red beholder's eye, giving them the chance to escape. I forgot that happened till this morning when I was reviewing everything. So that is kind of a loose recap for Ludo to catch up on for what has happened. But here we are. And I will give it to the players if they have any questions, any pressing concerns, any clarifications needed, or just like a full recap of exactly your situation. If you need that, let me know. I will abruptly cut the music.
Why did we think it was a good idea to come fight something that a dragon is afraid of?
I believe that got mentioned, and no one had an answer.
Because the dragon, I don't know. Dragon was. That's a good point. That's a good question. The baby was cute.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the only explanation is there was a baby and it was cute.
Yeah, I will say
Alright.
There was a moment it did seem to called itself the First Eclipse, and then it uttered a cryptic statement of saying, "I am Elixian," but you see the eyes flash red. It gives a low growl. Morgan, it is your turn to act.
Okay. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna start off with Bane. I think, yeah, get some concentration up.
Awesome. So that is a charisma saving throw.
That is correct.
What is the DC?
DC 16.
16. All right. Let's start it. Ooh, with a critical fail on the
Nice.
very first roll. This thing seemingly caught. So you describe what your burst of divine energy from the Raven Queen looks like as it takes hold of it with this bane.
She plucks a feather from the dress and tosses it into the air. It bursts into a purple kind of fire and burns to a cinder midair. Above the beholder, other feathers just kind of like apparate and fall upon it, and it seems to be just like a never-ending rain of tiny feathers upon it.
Beautiful feathers. Yeah, those feathers take hold of it, and it seemingly the spell takes hold through whatever means. Take that as you will. Is that going to be anything else? Any bonuses or movement?
I might. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit. I think I'm gonna go like maybe over. Yeah, right here's.
At the end of your turn, it is going to use a legendary action. This one is going to be called Rapid Eye Movement. And you see one of these eyes move over, seemingly coming disconnected and starting to surround you all. Here go. And we will move on to Ludo.
All right.
I heard that groan.
I was impressed that it was there actually. I thought there was gonna be that was one token. It caught me by surprise that it's multiple tokens.
Yeah, I had so much fun with this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I just expected it. To be
Beholder with moving eyes. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I think Ludo wants to get closer to his teammates over here, and why don't we? What hurts an eye but shining light directly into it? So let's use the Silverlight Spear to cast a moonbeam right on the eyeball.
The individual eyeball?
On the big one.
Big boy. Gotcha.
Yep.
Does it make a save, or does the effect take hold when it starts its turn there?
Good question. It has to make a Con 14 save.
Nice. Yeah, what's the full language? So just making sure, like, when it takes effect.
Yep. Yeah.
Superbeam signs down. When you tell spines, when a creature enters spell area for the first time or starts its turn there. Okay. So that on its turn, it will make the con save. So let me get you a beam down so we can make sure we don't forget it. And we've had the spooky intro, so let's just go right into battle. Wow. Song is very intense.
Those are changed.
That's a mid-combat song. Whoops. that is supposed to keep the vibe going. Oh, wait. I see what happened here. It's playing all of them at once.
That was a cacophony.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, why I've never heard that one. What is happening? Awesome. So let me get that spell effect down for you. That is amazing. I mean, the moonbeam right off the bat. You feel describe as you use the Silverlight Spare invoking the Changebringer.
Yeah, so Ludo runs over to his friends here because he knows that they'll get bonuses from his aura if he's nearby. And as he's doing that, he clangs the spear against his shield twice and then raises it up in the air and points it right at the big eye.
And you can move
Moonbeam.
You can move it around as you wish.
Cool.
And it's a 10-foot aura around you. For your aura.
Question.
I think so.
I feel like it's been so long.
No worries. But yeah. Is that? Wait, I'll leave the moonbeam there if that's fine. Or
Yep.
If you need...
10 foot.
Awesome. Perfect. So we got the aura up. Let me make sure other people can see it so they're actually aware of it too. You all know that by now. There we go. Awesome. And that will be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Awesome. So we move on to Mox next.
Mox is just gonna peek out, sort of at this point, looking at the main 45. Yeah, gonna pop out, sort of looking at that, looking at the clustered group over that way. He's just gonna pull out Malice and just take 2 shots at Malice, and we'll see if Devotion pulls out next turn.
Nice. You're gonna have to. Yep.
At the big eye, the main eye.
Yep.
A
Ooh.
32 to hit.
Let me double check. Yeah, that hits. Just hits.
All right,
I promise. Just hits.
I'll roll the second one also. A 16. I rolled a 3 on that
misses.
second one. Okay, so the first one, the 32, is 11 points of piercing damage on that first hit. And then I'll also pull out the sidearm Devotion and give Devotion a shot as my bonus action. A 24 to hit with Devotion. 24.
That will hit.
Okay. 13.
Awesome. 13 more damage.
And then sort of seeing them clustered over that way, I'll move back to this point and sort of take cover behind the rocks and sort of keep that in that corner there.
Awesome.
not wanting to be in a big cluster. I like being over here with cover.
Awesome. So at the end of your turn, awesome, it is going to shoot out an eye ray at Mox.
Eye ray.
Yep.
Eye ray.
So the one over here, we're gonna give this one a purple color on this one. It goes and shoots a beam at you, Mox. Like a spectrally purple, like almost like an ultraviolet. I need you to go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. A 7. That was great. It's a 3 on the die.
All right. As it hits you with its dissonant ray, a haunting, ghostly whisper enters into your mind, filling your thoughts with your darkest fears. You take 11 points of psychic damage, and you must immediately use your reaction to move as far away from the creature as your speed allows. You're kind of already in that corner.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just say it just pretty much burns that reaction as you try and tuck in a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah. You, just those haunting whispers, and you grasp your head, feeling that psychic pain lance through you, and it's the nightmares that you had before, those haunting dreams of those ghouls that got in and started, like, trying to devour your flesh as this group of strangers, like these spectral figures, stood around you. And you're just trying to make sense of that haunting nightmare from the night before, as that hurts you. It is now its turn. It is going to use a bonus action. As these fly up, it is going to get an eye is going to float over here as it second one detaches and starts moving away from the main body, and then it is going to shoot 2.
Can it also Also give me a con save for that moonbeam.
Yes, thank
Start
you
of its
very
turn.
much. And we can use the damage that was rolled up above if you wanted to stick with that one, or if you want to roll again, I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, 17's fine.
Yeah, I figured you'd want to take the higher one. Awesome.
The 8 and you mean the 8 and the 9?
Yeah. It is. Does it make
Okay, yeah, it
half?
passed it.
Awesome. So 17 down to 8.
Yes, it does take half. Yep.
So. All right. You see, it starts searing and burning away from it. You see the body will. 1 second. You see this body with all the eyes still floating around. It will come and move up over here as it kind of moves in a little closer, and that's going to shoot 2 random rays. All right, yep. 4, and then we'll just do random again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So first one is going to go at Morgen as this. You see the one that moved up here is going to shoot out at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That'll be a 12. Wait, what's I get the
plus-
Ludo's, but
Plus 3. Yep.
Plus
So
15.
15, you will fail. It will go ahead. What are your current hit points?
76.
All right, no effect. You feel it's weird because you're thinking about the nightmares that you had before, and you feel like a drowsiness trying to take hold of you, but your elven nature is probably also preventing some nature of this effect trying to take hold on you, as its somnolent ray tries to put you to sleep.
Yikes.
When he said 53, there's no effect. My brain said disintegrate for some reason, and I was like, oh jeez.
No worries. The second, another eye is going to shoot out. This one sitting right here above on it still. That one is. I'm going to make sure I get these colors. So the one that just shot the somnolent ray is the orange. This one that is now colored blue is going to shoot a psionic ray at Saeryn. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, is this considered a spell? I think they're not.
It's
Yeah.
technically not a spell, yeah. It's weird because you're looking at these effects that are taking hold, and you're like, oh, these are spells.
Ooh, nice.
21 crit fucking strength save.
The
And
only way I'm succeeding on
Yeah.
a strength save, yeah.
that psionic ray is trying to put you in a telekinetic grip that would have restrained you and started flinging you around like a rag doll.
Nice.
I'm just super happy we gave him all our stats right before we recorded. He's like, hey, by the way, I need to update this. What's everybody's stat, please?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Just saying some things are a happy accident. Come at me,
Yeah,
Bob
all that.
Ross. All right, and it used that bonus. It regains its legendary actions. That will be the end of the First Eclipse first turn. Saeryn, you just felt yourself rebuke that psionic whatever tried to take a hold of you. You are feeling pretty damn
Eat
lucky.
it all it. Double checking something.
Getting a good spread of rolls so far.
Okay, so Saren's gonna reach up, grab the necklace he's wearing, go, I just got this. You're making me use it a little earlier than I would have liked, and just tosses the only charge he has left on his necklace of fireball at the big eye.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you would roll a dex save, but you roll a 4 somehow.
That's amazing. as those eyes are all surrounded in that fiery blast, roll damage since it fails.
Updating my portents.
And I'll get rid of that fireball, even though... Yeah, that's the only one he's got. This isn't a Swallows game.
I only had the one charge left, yeah.
I'm like, you're not that type of wizard.
20 fire damage.
That is pretty low.
Yeah.
But, hey, it is adding up as you see the fiery sears it, and that eye looks at you, whatever way this is. And actually, as
It's going to hit the other ones, too. They
Yeah.
I guess, get dex saves.
Yeah, it's all got in there. But as that happens, and you throw that at there, you see the eyeball shift over and look right at you.
Oh man.
That was
Well,
terrible.
I just got jump scared.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of creepy. I got a chill.
Amazing. That will end your turn, Morgan.
Okay, I am going to give the eyeball a let's toll the
Excellent.
wisdom saving throw.
21.
That is a pass. And then I'll move a little bit and call it a turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, you see this eye over here is going to move over again right here. And that will be to Ludo.
Alright. I want to run up and poke these things, but I don't want my friends to get out of my aura. What to do? I think I'm just going to use my action to move the moonbeam back onto the eye. And I think that moonbeam is actually way too big. I think it's only supposed to be like 5 feet.
Is it 5 foot radius or 5 foot diameter?
It's 5 foot radius. Oh.
Yeah, so that
Is
should
that-
be good. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep, perfect.
Oh, cool.
So move that onto it. You see that shining down on it, and you see the moonlight of Andra. So this is like from the Sehanine blessed spear, the Moon Weaver, and you see that light, Katha's light from that god is starting to help counteract, and you see this creature really does not like that.
And let's see, do I have any bonus actions that are worth testing? Yeah, why don't I go ahead and do I'm gonna cast a Shield of Faith on Morgan.
Amazing. Oh yeah, so you describe as you invoke that magic, what that looks like as it takes, in combination with the Raven Queen as you go to protect her.
Yeah, so Ludo kind of takes his shield and he bashes it against his chest armor a couple times, and then he points the shield right over at Morgan, and like a little beam of light shimmers around Morgan and raises her AC.
Amazing. As you do that and go to end your turn, it is gonna, since it's still looking in that direction, and you pissed it off a little bit more recently, it is going to shoot an eye directly at you. I need you to go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, as the orange one over here shoots out another ray.
Ooh.
I'm doing well, guys.
All right. Do you have more than 57 hit points?
I do.
No effect. All right.
Those are real close to putting me asleep. I want to just mention that.
Max, your turn.
Oh fuck. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm not afeared anymore. After that.
Yeah,
Correct.
that was just a temporary.
Okay, that was a temporary thing. Okay, so I can pop out here. The thing is gigantic. I don't know. I'm gonna, as part of my action, stowing the sidearm so I can reload that thing at the sort of between turns. So I'm gonna only take 2 shots this turn.
Awesome.
Man, I don't know if the little ones have their own HP or not. I just kind of want to pink shot the big guy. Okay, so I'm going to just go back to the big guy, and I'm going to spend a grit point to use Deadeye Shot, which gives me advantage on this next roll.
Yeah.
Just crit fishing a little bit. 24, which probably hits, but like I said, just trying to crit fish. 31. Cool for that one. That'll be the first shot, and then I'll just take my second shot also on this one. Same big guy, 22.
22 hit.
All right. So you sort of you see him just rolling out, and he takes 2 shots real fast. 15 on the first hit, and 14 on the second hit. He sort of rolls out, just pop, and rolls. Looking at the team like, Hart, do you think the little ones have their own HP or have their own damage, or should we just keep hitting the big one?
Saeryn's nosebleeds.
Yeah, everybody's nosebleeds a little bit. Then we take the little ones out, or should we just go with the big guy? He's gonna roll back here. Man, I don't like that this guy's over here. Really don't like that, but I don't think like a single round of firing would take that thing out. That's all I got. I like being in a little bit of cover. I'm guessing this thing's like above.
Yeah, they're like
wall
floating.
there.
Yeah, they're really high up in the air. So this one over here, I'm gonna say is like 15 feet in the air. So this thing is like floating. Like the monster itself is floating like 5-10 feet off the ground. Let's say. You see, it does have like a hovering. The purple one is probably at like 15 feet up. This orange one is closer to like 25. No, it's probably actually same level because he just sent them out at the level he was at, and these were floating over his head.
Yeah.
So
So I said I don't really have bonus actions for this character. Is not 2-weapon fighting, which I don't really have. Second one, I'm not gonna do. So as like his action, as part of his action, he stows his weapon. Technically, I don't spend anything to reload, so everything on the next round would be reloaded up. And that would be my turn.
Awesome. At the end of your turn, it sits there, contemplates, and moves on to its turn, and it sees those pings. I'm going to need to make a con save from that moonlight. But as that happens, the eye shifts focus. Looking at Mox now.
I don't like that goal.
I'm gonna pay it up. So that will be a 9. So go ahead, roll damage, full damage for your moonlight beam. 10.
Well,
10. That's good. That's average.
No, is it? Oh, I guess
It's probably one below average.
Average is 10.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 and 3. Okay, yeah, you're playing with average.
All right. As it gets that stuff back, you see this one. They kind of come over, and this and the purple one, they kind of both float down to ground level. As you see, this one in the back also does that. So these are all at 5-foot reach now. So this one's like nestled in that corner near you, like kind of floating up on a ledge above your head. As all of those get into position and these 3 line up, it is going to be. Oh, wait, here it's going to be. Line. Yep.
I hate this.
As that triangle forms, it is going to use its ability, Synaptic Static, and I need all of you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
And just double checking, this is also not a spell, right?
Not a spell. Psionic abilities, these are all technically.
Okay.
One thing real fast.
Okay, with Ludo's protection, I rolled 18.
I
Everyone.
think with Ludo's protection, I rolled a 29.
Yeah, that's amazing. You all
Gee.
love that.
I rolled a 7.
So you all take.
19. Hey.
So you
19.
all take half of 6 damage, so down to 3 psychic damage, and none of you failed, so no other effect seems to take hold at the moment. And it will start now choosing things with a little bit more care with its targets. So it's going to go ahead and roll its raise. All right. It is going to.
Morgan preemptively just rolls con saves.
Oh no, with the
That's for-
snap
that's for-
static damage,
Yeah.
yeah, I dropped.
Sorry.
Bane is gone. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
have
it's
to
supposed to
roll
be
one,
taken off of those saves, but I think it's pretty much
Oh.
been like failing every single one,
Yeah,
or like severely
never mattered.
passing. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh yeah, Moonbeam, is that concentration too?
No, the
Shield of Faith was.
yes,
Yeah,
yep,
that's gone.
yep,
All right. Oh wait, not the Moonbeam. Drowsy.
yeah, not the moonbeam.
All right.
Moonbeam, what a good.
So it is going to shoot its 2 rays, one at Saeryn and the other at Ludo. Both of you need to make intelligence saving throws. This first one will be for Saeryn on damage.
Nice, Ludo.
All right, you will take half of, so you'll take 5. Oh wait, the first one was Saeryn, so Saeryn failed. So you will take 11 psychic damage, and you must use your reaction to move as far away from the creature. So you pretty much cower up into the like the edge of the map, yeah. And then Ludo, you pass, so you will only take half of 11, so you'll take 5 psychic damage, and you are not affected by the dissonant whispers that begin to fill your head, these haunting echoes. And that is bonus actions of the synaptic static. Alright, that will be Saren's turn.
Oh, I didn't like that one. That was scary. Well, let's see how you like it. And I'm going to cast a 4th level spell, my last 4th level slot. Where's my 4th level spells? We're gonna go ahead and cast Psychic Lance. Don't worry about rolling. You roll a 1.
Beautiful.
And I burn a sorcery point, and I transmute it from psychic damage into fire damage.
You cheeky bastard! You knew exactly what I was about to say.
It's been doing telekinesis, you know.
No, you have been picking up this thing as very high mental based stats, being born out of some whatever fucked up nightmare. So yeah, you have pinged this thing perfectly.
What I know is it fireworks because I saw that first. But yeah, so he fails because he rolls a 1.
Yes.
I don't know if he can get up to my DC from there.
No, he fails spectacularly.
So he takes the 27 fire damage and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
So what happens is he feels that failure begin to take a hold of him, and you hear a deep roar. No, and it fights back and rebukes your ability. It passes, but you see this eye over here on the left side closes shut. You feel that this is a very, very precious resource that it is holding on to,
All right,
floating in the
I'm
air
out-
ahead of y'all.
I'm out of good luck charms.
But it will still take some damage. Is it half damage?
Yeah, it's half damage on a success.
Yeah. And yeah,
I
you
believe.
see-
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, you see it's that it did not want to use that right there. That is a very rough thing to burn.
So
Oh,
is that
on a
purple one?
Was that a successful save then?
Yes. It failed, but then succeeded. I know legendary resistance are stupid. But yeah, it was technically successful.
In that case, it is not incapacitated. It does take half damage.
Perfect. Yeah, you see, instead of being like fully incapacitated, it seems to have sacrificed. And this one is the one that's been shooting those dissonant rays, the purple one.
And then I will. Oh no! Save me!
All right. At the end of your turn, Saeryn, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw. You have maddened this thing, and it will shoot its maddening ray back at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right. So you, even with Saren's bonus, you fail. You are now under the rage condition. While raging, you gain the following benefits if you aren't wearing heavy armor. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll equal to your proficiency bonus. And you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. If you are able to cast spells, you can't cast them or concentrate on them while raging.
Oh no.
Your rage lasts for 1 minute and ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage. There might be more, and you feel there might be like this. You just feel this maddening effect. You'll just enter into a blind rage. You can't even comprehend what spellcasting is. As you
Ludo, save me! Actually, I'm pissed at you.
Awesome. So go ahead and make a rage marker on yourself as you see this one up here shot that ray out at you, the one that came down to ground level and is hiding up above it. And that will be the end of Saren's turn as it used its legendary action, and that will be Morgen.
Okay, I'm going to get a little closer. We're going to move right up here. And I am going to use my action to use my Channel Divinity. I will curse the target with the Path to the Grave.
Beautiful. How does that curse take hold of it?
So I've got like a little like kind of clay mold, and I sort of like shape it into like this kind of like, you know, earthen eye, and I take the feather and use the quill part and just like stick it directly into the pupil of the figurine that I've made.
Amazing. And you see that curse take hold of it. The next, it is vulnerable to the next attack that it takes. All right. Anything else at the end of your turn?
That'll do.
All right. As happens, it will hold on. We will go to Ludo's. Yeah.
This purple one, is it just like a closed eye right now? Like, is there an eyelid over it, or is it just?
Yeah, it seems pretty
no
much
eye?
inert now. You see it. Yeah, you saw it like close up in like that flesh. There's no eyelid. There's no flesh, but what was once there is now gone.
Okay. What do I want to do?
Yeah, basically it's some creatures have like innate legendary resistances built in. You see that these have a cost to them.
Alright, what can I do at range? I can continue to try to buff and protect my friends, or I can run away, leave them, and try to stab the eye.
Yeah, I'd say that's up to Ludo's personal call, what if he feels the divine call is.
I think I need to go stab this eye.
Get
it-
right up on it. Yeah, so you can get
Works,
right there.
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, let's take a swing.
Jack, I made a mistake.
Oh, what's up?
I can't transmute psychic damage.
Ah,
So that was just psychic damage. So you're probably gonna have to half.
yeah. So that was 13. So I'll give 6 back.
Yep.
Thank you for the honesty.
I had to double check that because I remember it had
There's
it's
always-
either acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder. So bloop.
Elemental
Yeah,
damage.
I think that has come up a lot very recently in the campaign.
It's a 19 hit.
19 will hit.
Don't you have advantage on that? Because of what Morgan just did?
Not advantage. The damage it
Oh,
takes.
wasn't
Was,
advantage?
it's
Oh, the
vulnerable
damage takes
to.
is vulnerable to it. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw a second level smite on that.
Hey, you know, let's get in there.
It's at 3d8.
All right. Yep. No, be 4d8 for second level. You
Oh,
said.
is it? Yeah.
Oh, second level. Yeah, it's 3d8. Sorry, I thought you said third. But 15, so
I don't
20
think I
total.
have third level.
So it takes a cool 40 damage.
All right, swing again.
Awesome.
Swinging
13
at
will
13
miss.
Does not hit. And let's bonus action polearm master.
Excellent.
Swing again.
20
All right,
will
20
hit.
to hit. And let's throw another second level smite on that.
Awesome. Start loading up. So 15 total.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Does that get doubled for the vulnerability?
No, just the next attack on it.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not too mad about that attack that got doubled.
yeah.
And that's all I got.
Awesome. I will say at the end of your turn, I will have you go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. As its and last ray is that you've seen fire has opened up with the Umbral Ray. 16 will succeed. You'll take half as much, so you'll take 6 necrotic damage.
I am resistant to necrotic.
Awesome, so you'll take half of that.
3.
Yep.
Cool.
And you see it strike that like eye as it shoots in at you. It tries to like begin feeding off of that energy, and
Ludo feels it and feels the necrotic and just kind of like, ha, puny.
all right, that will end its turn. Go ahead and be Max.
How high is this wall beside me? Like I'm.
Probably goes
behind,
up
is
like
it
20 feet or so.
high? Okay.
You're a cat though, can't you run up
I can. So it'd be like, you know, I gotta do this so I get to 20. 20 feet up. I'll just see my movement. Even with my speed, I can get there. It's just I was kind of hoping something else. I was kind of hoping not that. You pop out 5 at this point. Man, I just don't like these things. Period. In general.
So, above table,
Mhm.
above table, can I say, can I say a theory to the other players? Is that all right?
Yeah. I would
You're
say,
always
does
good with
Ludo
your-
shout anything out at the end of his turn?
Yeah, I think Ludo will
Well, also you
will
can just,
say,
as a person, yeah.
all right, yeah, we'll do that. I think we need to take out the little ones because the big one can feed off of their energy.
Okay.
All you hear back from Saeryn is a frothing mouth.
What do you mean, yeah? Okay, I think I can do that. All right, well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go up the 20 feet and hit here, and this eye is right here next to me, and I'm just gonna set my guns up on it at this point. Pull out, point blank. I have feet. I have the feats, so I don't have to worry about like disadvantage. I gotta figure out what that one is. It's not that one, not that one.
Crossbow.
I got all. No, it's well. There's one. Yes, it's like crossbow mastery, but it's for it's gunner. You ignore the loading properties of firearms, and being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on attack rolls. So I'm going to sit there and just look at them like, okay, let's shoot this thing then. We'll use a point again to advantage on this shot on this eye, hoping that something happens in the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
Again, kind of crit fishing.
Getting closer.
Getting closer.
Getting further.
29 on the first hit. Yeah.
No, hit.
All right, second shot.
Yeah. Always hitting.
You see him, so whap whap, and then he would like turn. As he turns, he does a full spin and pulls out devotion out of his holster for flavor. That one missed.
Misfire, but that your feat cancels the first misfire roll.
I have to roll a d20. I have to. I think I have to roll a d20. Let me read it, that one. That uses firearm specialist. Firearm specialist. I have to roll a d20 as long as I'm not going to use that because that uses my. No, you know what? I haven't seen anything. Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to roll a d20 as long as I roll above the natural one.
Yeah. Close.
Yeah, so 4. Yeah, close. Let me see how that happens. If you roll a misfire on attack, you can use your reaction to roll a d20. If you roll higher than the weapon's misfire, if arm does not misfire, you cannot use this feature again, blah, blah. When you use the attack action with a single-hand weapon. Yeah, okay, so it just does, it misses, it just doesn't misfire.
Yeah, it doesn't jam up. You like whack it real quick as you're still working out the kinks on it. Because I know this one has a higher misfire, but you still are able to negate it.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
16 for the first hit. 13 for the second hit on that. Action surge. Is it still up?
Oh.
At this point, that eye is still open.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use my last grip point to fire malice at advantage again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which one are you shooting at? The big one or?
No, I'm still shooting the little one right next to me.
Okay, that's the one you're shooting at this time. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that was okay. So gotcha. Okay.
So let me see how many rolls that was. So all right, the first one was a 30. That was the first attack. And then, I get a second attack because it's I gotta remember how this works. 16 on the little one next to me. Is that hit or miss?
That will miss the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, you see, it's a lot smaller, so it's a lot harder to hit.
Yeah. So 30 on, so 11 on that hit. Actually, I'm sorry. I might have. All of those shots, Jack, were on the little yellow eye here.
Yeah. So just this turn, right? So 29 in the first action surge, and then just this 11 on this next one.
Correct.
Awesome. Yeah, you see that eye is starting to like squint up and take a lot of damage, but it's still open as far as you can tell.
Okay. So let me see. Let me do some measuring here. That was 20 plus 5 is 25 feet. I'm going to use my feline agility to move an extra 30 feet. So jumping or climbing down would be, let's see, it'd be 25, 40 feet there.
Yeah, and you see that, leave that pretty far
around-
behind, and you try and get like
yeah,
up on like and that little crook around.
Yep.
Perfect.
So I can't see my friends, but I don't know if I assume this eye can see me because this eye can see me, but I don't know, and this eye can see me.
Mhm.
But at this point, I tucked back in there a little
Try
bit.
to find cover if possible. Got that?
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
That'll be back to its turn.
Con save.
Awesome.
Yeah, keep chip damaging out with that, that
24.
moonbeam is nice.
Yeah, you see it finally goes and moves out over here. Yeah, it has it there.
So it takes half of that 11.
5. So, yeah, you see this thing is starting to like it's taking a lot of pop shots. It's like you're trying to look for like it being bloodied physical wounds, but it's like this like spinning bright. It's like almost it's really hard to look at. Like everything in here is technically bright light from like the light it is emitting as it moves over, and it does not recharge its ability, and now it has to start being more selective with its abilities. So it is going to go ahead and shoot a ray at Morgen here. You see this pink one that is here. Actually, these ones follow along with it. Yeah. So this pink one here is going to shoot over at Morgen. I need you to make a con saving throw.
That is a 12.
Awesome. You'll take 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then
I am also resistant to necrotic.
awesome. And then you see the psionic ray. This blue one is actually going to use its movement and get back all the way over here to 50 feet and kind of line up and grab Mox. And is going to shoot the psionic ray. Need a strength saving throw from Mox. Down. Yeah, because you have the necrotic resistance. Strength save 12. Yeah. All out on alone, you feel yourself become restrained.
Mm-hmm.
As it grabs you. And it is going to slam you 30 feet forward, right into the brick wall. And you will take 13 bludgeoning damage. As it just goes, you are still fully restrained. As it grabs you, pulls it towards it, you zoom past. You like make eye contact with that like cool slow-mo camera shot. And then just, bam, all you feel is pain.
Oh, that's such a bummer. But I was heading that way, so that sort of helped me out a little bit. I was thinking, that sucks. And I'm like, I was wanting to go that way. I'm okay with this.
Yep. It's a target, blah, 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 300 pounds or less, and blah, blah, can just slam you around. And that
I'm
has
pretty sure the
D10
small
for
cat
every 10 feet
like,
moved.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah. All right. That is
D10.
a fun turn. And that is going to, that was bonus, movement, use those things, does not have the thing. You see this eye is still kind of like now still shifted towards like the right side. Now it's on the other side of you all, trying to form different angles, and it's going to used all this movement to come over, so it cannot float up above the ground this turn yet. We will move on to Saeryn. You are fucking pissed.
I haven't been this angry since Galceria ditched me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, it's getting hot.
See this dude goat kick some people.
Yeah, like you've never seen Saeryn lose his cool like this. Like you said, he's like frothing at the mouth.
All right, I don't know what else the maddening things does. So I know that I'm raging.
Yeah.
I can't cast spells. Any information on who I have to attack?
Oh no, you're not feeling like any berserk rage where you're like losing control. You're in a mechanical barbarian rage. You've probably, in your studies you've learned like, hey, some fighters on the battlefield, when they get like this, you get behind them because they take all the fucking hits. But I've never seen them cast spells. But like, it's so here is language.
I wish I could give you inspiration.
So the smart thing would be for me to just like not move and wait for the rage to go away. But no. Oh, I can end my turn. I can I'd have to roll a 15, but I can do that.
If you could do that, you wouldn't have had rage. Sorry.
I'm a satyr in the cave.
Yeah, I would say as far as any action Saeryn would take while being pissed off, I will say you're not under any compulsion yet.
Saeryn is really mad at this eyeball thing. Has forgotten, can't focus enough to get spells. Instead, just reaches into his pack and pulls out a dagger that none of you have ever seen before. And just starts screaming and like throwing his head around, and then just mirthful leaps and starts stabbing at the eye.
Yeah, go ahead, make that attack roll. It's just a plain old dagger.
Yeah, it has finesse.
Hey, there you go. Hey, I mean...
Actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm not using the dagger. That's too smart. That's a +5 to hit. Saeryn mirthful leaps and uses his horns to ram the guy. That's a worse attack somehow.
That's hilarious. Like,
I don't suppose.
Like your thieving skills, kind of like, oh, I know how to like work a dagger and show off. Like you have finesse, sleight of hand. Like you're like, I've never used my horns in anger before.
That's the visual of him running into his pack, grabbing a dagger, jumping up, and then not using the dagger.
Yeah, dagger in hand.
He's
He
not
goes
using
for the horns. Mess with the bull, get the horns. Hey, you got lucky.
I miss.
Yeah. No. Oh wow, that is amazing. I mean, you can't, write anything better than that.
No, yeah. It's a miserable failure. You all watch, he stumbles over his own head. He's still really mad though. Would you like a charisma saving throw now?
Yes, if you end your turn.
I have to roll a 15 on this. That's not a 15! That's the end of turn. Good job, Saeryn.
Alright. At the end of your turn.
You guys this is really bad. I can't silvery barbs.
No.
At the end of that turn, it is going to
You don't
Look
have
at
to be
you,
wearing
actually.
heavy armor, are you, Saeryn?
it's going to need Morgen to make a charisma saving throw as the red eyeball shoots at you.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
I mean, that's what I get, that's what I get for trying to go. You see that red ray that shot at Saeryn, it's trying to it was going to charge something else up, and then last minute decided no, take that one, and you rebuke it. You feel a peaceful calm fight back. Your time in the Shadowfell has given you the patience to not lose your cool. It is your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So I am going to. It is within a melee reach from the ground.
Yes.
We're gonna move up here. We're going to use the good old trusty inflict wounds, level 2.
Love it. Go for it. And 2014 rules still better. That hits.
That is 12 necrotic.
Nice. Yeah, you see that necrotic start reaching through it as it is being afflicted, and you see like the black veins begin to spread up a little bit more. And as it does that, it is going to look right back neutral and center again. Do you have any bonuses?
No, that's it for now.
All right, we are going to move on to Ludo.
All right.
Actually, before Ludo's turn, it is going to shoot a blue chilling ray at like the final eye. Is the center eye itself has now opened up and is shooting a blue ray at. It's going to shoot it at Saeryn. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and Morgen to make a dexterity saving throw. (14, 13) fail, so it'll be both take 3d6, so 9 cold damage as it's like shoots out a spectral shard of energy, and as it like splinters, like pretty much like an ice knife would as it lands and hits a target. Now it is Ludo's turn.
All right. I think I want to run up here beside my friends. Oops. And actually want to use my action to... I think you said you gave me control of the moonbeam, but I don't have control.
Oh, it's on the map layer. Let me put it back on token layer for you.
Can I move it up this way? I can move it up to 60 feet. I want to try to get both of these eyes in here at least.
Gotcha. Yeah. You see, because like they're still like attached, kind of like they've been like orbiting around it still. But you see, like that kind of gets it. Still, like all of them are in that beam.
And let's see, bonus actions. Yeah, let's use. I'm gonna use a sanctuary spell on. Can I reach Mox? What's the distance? Oh, it's only 30 feet.
Yeah.
How far are you, Mox?
Don't put sanctuary on Mox. He's shooting things.
Oh, will
Mox
that
doesn't
mess
know.
you up?
Yeah, if he attacks, the
yeah.
spell ends.
If I attack.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I guess I don't want to use that then.
I will say also to note, you have not seen this creature make an attack roll yet.
I noticed that.
I will say that is free available information. Beholders don't do that.
I don't really have anything else then. That will be it.
The thing just lets us fail on ourselves. You beat you.
Hey, you have a lot of AC? Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Hard to hit. No, it sucks. You guys gave me all your stats before we played.
That was just a good refresher. We'll go to
I love that he
Mox
laughs
Susan
like
Stain.
he didn't expect it.
No, like that was truly not even in my mind at all. Like I was just like too lazy last night doing all the other shit, and I'm like, I'll make the monster character cards when I get home tomorrow, and then did not have the time. So now I was just like, oh fuck, okay, we're just gonna vamp. So, I mean, hey, it's kind of beautiful, though. You know, the real beauty.
What a beaut.
All right. Well, it is mocked. You are restrained. I believe that just means you still
cool.
just have disadvantage on attack rolls. Your movement is 0. Just some other stuff.
Just attack rolls at disadvantage and movement speed at 0.
Yeah, some other stuff. Find the exact conditions here. I have to like go to other sources instead of Roll20 because I don't feel like sorting through new and old. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. You have disadvantage and you have an attack speed of 0.
Okay. No. Okay. Well, hail. There's nothing that I can't. It's restrained. I can't use anything to pull myself out of the attack.
You do feel like it's kind of like you're like in a telekinetic grip, so it's kind of, pretty much it's like a function telekinesis spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you might be able to take an attempt on that. Let's see. Might not.
It's just bummer. I literally like just used my last grip point, and it's like suck because I could have done something about this. I had a single grip point. That's okay.
Yeah, so I'd allow you to make an attempt to make an athletics check to get out.
Nah, I mean that would be my action. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'd say it's like you can try and like since you see this like eye is separated off, like it's focusing its like psionic energy like directly on you, like right in front of your face.
Yeah, that really only means one thing, and that's to shoot it.
Yeah. You see, it's pretty much at like 5 feet. So
yeah, so I'm gonna roll at disadvantage, shoot the big eye thing. 18 or a.
And you're shooting
19.
at big boy.
No, the little one that has me, the blue one. Yep,
Awesome.
blue boy.
18 and 19 will both miss.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it's like kind of like really
Well,
like
that'd be one
slithering
shot.
around. Oh, okay, so 19 will miss.
That'd be one. It would be an 18 because of disadvantage.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm used to you attacking the other way around.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know,
misses.
right? 23 or a 23 or a 31. You pick.
23 will hit.
Okay.
That's funny.
A 12 points of piercing damage on it when it hits.
Yeah.
I will then roll my second wind.
Beautiful.
Let's see, a D10 plus 8. I'll just do it this way. Cool, 9.
All right.
Great.
A little
That's
bit.
very
but
helpful.
It's getting back.
Very helpful.
All right.
And then I'm gonna stay here.
Yep. You are.
Not because you're telling me to, because I choose
Yeah.
to.
100%. It's going to roll. It's synaptic static, and it is going to. Boo. Let's do red.
Yeah, turn or is done.
It's going to detach red. See if it can make this work. Wait, no, it's going to, instead of red, it will detach purple. I don't know, I'm giving myself like math equations in the middle of a battle. Yeah, it's going to try and form a triangle between 3 points. Actually, no. This one's going to stay attached. What really happens is blue comes around, it flies around to the other side, so it's like hovering along this wall, and it's still going to be like at like ground level, but it's like, you know, the dimensions of the map make it difficult. But it's pretty much trying to be like in line with Mox, so it can do red to orange. Nope, that's nobody. Man, this is hard.
Man, we spread out too much.
Mercer made it look so cool. All right, yeah, it's gonna get Ludo and Mox in those. So both of you make intelligence saving throws. This thing's been rolling bad. 16 will save. So you'll take half Ludo, so you'll take 3 psychic damage. Mox, you will take 7 psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. And that is that ability. And then it's going to try and shoot a...
Oh, did it roll for Moonbeam?
Oh, no, not yet. Thank you.
Turn order is gone.
Yeah, where'd the turn order go?
My bad. There it is. Clicked it off on accident when hitting other buttons. Thank you. All right, so that was a save. I mean, Jesus. I mean, if it's gonna take half damage, that's the roll you fucking want.
Yeah, no kidding.
48, awesome. And you see it's gonna use its movement to fly up to 40 feet up in the air. So now it just like leaves the ground out of range.
Which one?
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
I want to see the Satyr crit on this. So bad.
No. I'm just trying to headbutt the thing. I can't use my reactions for anything.
as it's flying up, we just see Saeryn jump and like swinging his head at this thing, trying to headbutt it.
Do I get one?
Miss. You may as well, Morgan.
Okay. I do have the Warcaster feat. We're gonna make this a inflict wounds.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna bump that up to 3rd level.
Make that attack.
15.
Will miss. Unfortunately, you try and reach out, and it's like just like that quick spectral sudden movement, and you feel your fingers like just trail off of it, like that smooth, whatever texture that is that Photoshop created. Let's just pop that up again. Don't know. Do not ask me how this came together. I could not recreate this if I wanted to. I was in a fever
I'm
dream.
going to hold on a second.
Does your lucky let other people re-roll?
Yeah, not my lucky, but my luck surge does. It lets me add a D4 to a roll I can see.
That is not a spell. You could use it. Is that a reaction?
You are able to bend luck to your will, adding or subtracting a D4 from a D20 roll you can see, but must subtract a D4 from your next D20 roll. So no.
All right.
At least the way it's written.
All right.
But considering you wrote it, it's your call.
Yeah, no, I think I intentionally made it not a reaction because that's just like too many reaction abilities. So yeah. No,
All right, I'm adding a D4 to Morgen, Megan's inflict
wounds. It's like how lucky doesn't require a reaction. I'm pretty sure you can just do it.
Yeah, it's just a roll. Same with my portents doesn't require a reaction. So that's actually a 17 to hit.
17 just hits. Ooh, hot damn. So that is 21 necrotic damage.
21's correct.
Excellent. How do you furiously?
I think it's not
clipped.
You clipped. I think it's Saeryn sees Morgan going to like reach out and touch the eye and notices she's gonna miss, and so hit the eye and like hit like boots her closer basically. Like it's less of a luck surge and more of a pushing her so she actually touches it.
Amazing. Yeah, no, like it's like you go to like reach in as well, and yeah, that just happens to get the touch in. That is a beautiful amount of damage. Oh, I don't think I did yet. I mean, this thing's been looking pretty rough. All right, so it's going to use its since it uses its movement first, it's going to shoot its first ray with the chilling one out of its eye itself. I need Morgen, Saeryn, and Ludo to each make dexterity saving throws. As that chilling ray, it shoots down at like pretty much at Saeryn, and everyone within 5 feet need to make the save as well. Awesome, but Saeryn, you do already take that off, so that is all right.
But you get 3 from my aura.
Yes, I'm back to 9.
Awesome. So Morgen and Saeryn will both take 13, and then Ludo will take 6
Cold damage.
Cold damage. And then it's mad.
Me too.
Need a Ludo. Give me a wisdom saving throw. As it goes to shoot its somnolent ray from all the way in the corner at you, it tries to attempt to put you under a sleep, and you rebuff the first level. That will be the end of its turn. Saeryn, you're up.
Actually, how high is it? You said it was 40 feet up?
Yeah, it went up to like 40 feet and then moved over with its remaining out of the I-beam. Or moonbeam.
I mean, that means I'm throwing my dagger at it at disadvantage. And I do that.
Chuck it!
Actually... Sorry, I was reading over the that lightning crystal.
Oh yeah.
Thing. But it says casting a spell from it, so I can't do that. Because if it was like the fireball necklace, then I would be able to throw one, but I used that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, how many charges I got on this wand? Oh, I have all 7.
He throws the wand.
I chuck it at him.
Yeah. I mean, I can. It says cast from the wand, so it's not me using it, but I don't know how that works. I think I am
It's
just
an
gonna throw
item.
the dagger. I don't want to get into the weird edge cases of rage while I'm playing a wizard.
No, it's like I would say because like it's definitely the wand itself is doing a thing that's like an item use. Because like I would have let you through the fireball necklace under a rage as well.
Got it.
I feel
In
like
that
you've
case,
done
I think
that
I am
before.
going to use my wand of dark magic missile. Now, what level?
I mean, fuck it. I mean, this thing, it's sitting there, it's taunting you. You see it's looking over, and it
You know what?
kinda-
I am enraged. We're gonna do a 6th level dark magic missile,
it shifts
which
its-
uses all but 1 charge. So
6
I'm
attack
gonna
rolls.
roll. I'm gonna roll 6 times.
Good luck. There it is.
Whoa.
That sucks.
And 19, it's also so at least the hits.
Well,
No, none of them hit. If you roll any
Oh.
critical fails, none of them
Oh,
hit.
that's
That's why I have to roll them all
awful.
so quickly.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, luck.
I'll allow it. That is pretty much why
I
you
haven't
took
used
that
luck
feat,
before.
because it blew up in your face the last time you used it, and you said, never fucking again.
That's what really enraged him.
Yeah, that seething rage of this wand again, and you see...
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Oh
Funniest thing that could happen just happened.
Holy! I mean, some things you cannot write.
Oh man.
Holy shit! I'm fucking crying. Oh, what is that? That's 6 points of blowing up in your face.
Yeah, now I gotta reread the spell to see what happens when I fail.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. So funny.
All missiles miss their target and blow up in your face, dealing 1 force damage per missile to you. So 6, yeah, okay, it takes 6 force damage.
Oh, that's so fucking good. This wand is so cursed.
That's at least the second or third time that's happened. Like I've crit failed on it.
It's that because it's all the damages are 2d4s, so like if it hits, it's a fucking Gatling gun.
Yeah, especially like pushing out 6 missiles.
No, that's
I
still
think
good.
Saeryn in a rage attempts to unload on this eyeball using his tragic dark magic missile wand, and it starts to really charge up. It looks like, oh, the critical's coming, and then it just fizzles and then just shocks him. He's and now he's even more pissed.
Amazing.
End of turn. I don't have anything left to do.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Charisma, yeah, we might be able to get unpissed.
See if the clarity strikes through.
Yeah. 20.
Amazing. So it's
Moment
that
of clarity.
Yeah, it just like snaps and blows you up, and you're just like the first time you went to like cast a cantrip, and it just like poofed in your face, and it just brings you back to that memory of that singed hair, and you're like, oh, this is where I'm at, this is what's happening. As that happens, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Alright.
15. I think that's a fail.
15. Do you have less than 61 hit points?
Maybe. I have 27. I believe that whatever is about to happen, it does it.
You see a drowsiness.
Oh yeah, Ludo's plus 3.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I add 3 to that for the aura, so it's actually an 18. Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
And Ludo.
Yeah, that.
Nope, just Morgan.
You see that drowsiness that would have put you to sleep. Just as you got your head back on you.
I feel less pissed, but really sleepy. Yeah, I have 27 hit points. You're gonna get one of these off on me.
All right, Morgan, it is your turn. This thing has moved up away from everyone.
We're going to expend a 3rd level spell slot and cast Aura of Vitality, and then I'll use the bonus action to heal Saeryn.
Is it a 15-foot aura?
Let me post this.
30-foot radius.
Wow.
Jesus.
Big aura.
That's insane. That is so large.
I will roll 2d6 for.
Roll 2d6.
Good spell. 26.
We get 7 hit points to Saeryn.
Woohoo!
All right. That is action bonus. Any movements?
Yep, there's a small movement towards the side.
All right. And at the end of this turn, it is going to use Tough. I need Max to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ote.
As the somnolent ray from the orange shoots out at
6.
you. All right. Ooh.
Mm.
Do you have less than 71 hit points?
Maybe.
All right. You're restrained, and like it's almost like a comfort. Like you're like, oh, it's like I'm kind of like snugged in my bed, like back, when I used to get tucked in. And you just kind of doze off, and you are asleep.
Just a cat nap.
Just a quick cat nap. Ludo, it is your turn.
All right. How high up is this big guy?
About 40 feet.
All right. I think I'm going to use my Radiant Soul and grow 2 incorporeal wings.
Ooh.
And gain glimmering eyes and fly straight up 30 feet. I get a flying speed of 30 feet.
I'm gonna fly like a Ludo. Yeah, okay.
And then since it's 40 feet, I'm going to use my dash action, and I think that makes me eligible to use my Avandra shield charge against it. Oh, I can't.
Oh, yeah,
Action.
yeah.
Do the radiant. Yeah, never mind. All right, so I just fly up 30 feet, and yeah, I guess that's all I really got. Yep, that'll be it.
Awesome. As your turn ends, we move on in initiative towards Mox. You are under a sleep. But what's happening here in this sleep is a little different for you. As you wake up in the nightmare with its eye ray over here, do you see?
Yeah. I see it. That's fun.
As you're asleep
Uh-huh.
there, you wake up here.
No, thank you.
What do you do?
Am I?
You are awake. You
cool.
are here.
I'm awake.
You woke. You went to sleep and then you woke up.
This is a thing here.
Yes. Everyone else,
This
you
is
look at Mox and he is asleep.
This is a thing. I'm assuming they
Yep.
can't see this, right?
Yeah.
Can they actually see this?
No.
Like players see this? Okay, cool. I
My
see this
screen
thing-
hasn't moved.
Sweet, awesome. I see this thing here. That's like,
Yeah.
is this a thing too?
Yeah. You see, this thing is laughing at you in the background, but it seems to be more of like inferior, like in the space, and this
Okay.
is the immediate threat in front of you.
Cool. That thing's adorable and cute, and you guys want to see this? Go to sleep. Well, if I'm awake and I'm free, I can move.
Yeah. You could take your turn.
Cool.
Hey, just because you're
I'm-
asleep doesn't mean you get to do anything.
I know, that's awesome. I'm gonna move over to here, look down, and it seems like
Writhing
That's
appendages on these
horrific.
floating
Yeah.
platforms in a dark
That's-
liminal
Yep.
nightmare space.
that's terrible. And I'm gonna take a step back to here because that's awful. And then I'm gonna shoot at the large gaping maw thing that's all red.
Yeah, you see hunger in front of you.
Oh, good. That's awesome. First shot is a 20.
Hit.
Second shot's a 28.
Hit.
And at this point, devotion would be reloaded
It would be.
for a 32.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah, you see
So-
like you all look over at Mox and he's just kind of like
Is-
just like twitching, like doing like the kitty paw kick, like in his dream, just like the
I was just doing that. Like,
tail just swishing like back and forth, all puffed up.
it's all puffed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So 14, 11, and
Yeah.
14, 11, and 17.
Nice.
Total at
25 plus
whatever
17 would be
horrific
42.
thing is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you see pew, pew, pew. And you start ripping into, you see bits of flesh start tearing out, and it looks at you and it just says, hunger. Alright, that is your turn.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, we move back in turn order. It is the red eye's turn. Does not get that back. It is going to...
These little ones have to roll con saves.
Oh wait, no, yeah, these are actually still attached to him.
Oh,
My apologies.
okay.
Yeah, these ones haven't moved off yet. He's
You could have.
had to move. Oh wait,
Ludo, you could have moved that though on your turn as a bonus.
Well,
maybe.
I used my action. Though,
yeah, you flew up to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where around did you get? Or are you just like high up in the air?
Well, 30 feet, but towards it.
Okay.
So I'm still like, I tried to fly like diagonally towards it, but I mean, I didn't know how. I mean,
Yeah, you
the
can get up
position
on
the
it.
map.
You can get up on it pretty much like anywhere on like this like right side. Like you could like technically like be above Saeryn, but for battle map purposes, we could just have you like on the side.
Yeah, gotcha.
Awesome, and then we'll mark you 30 feet up there. Yeah, I would say yeah. Thank you for double checking. As you fly up on it, it is going to shoot an umbral ray at you with the one. This purple one is finally going to detach.
Purple or pink?
Pink.
Okay,
Yeah, pink,
pink.
actually. Yeah, pink's gonna detach and come over here and try and.
I was like, oh no, is purple back up? Did it open back up?
Nice. Yeah. So if it does get those back, we have a good spot for it. So yeah, this one is technically detached. I will say it's let me put it over here so it does that. And this pink one is gonna shoot like before it moves back is gonna come shoot up around you with that umbral ray. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh. All right, so you take half of 16, 8, which I believe half again, down to 4.
What kind of damage was it?
Necrotic.
Yeah. So yep, 4.
Yeah, I forgot that you have that good stuff, but it's you see it try and like feed off of that energy, kind of like regaining a little bit, like some of the wounds kind of stitch up around on it. All right, and then it is going to. That is a second ray. We're gonna have Morgen make a strength saving throw. As the psionic ray shoots at you to restrain you. And it can't slam. Yeah, I'll slam you down over into this wall, like a full 25 feet. So we'll just roll 2d10 for that. It tries to rip you away from everyone else, and you'll take 3 bludgeoning damage. It's kind of like more of a soft, like. All right, man.
A lot of moss in that wall.
Yeah, very, very comfy. You're feeling comfortable there. Well, that is just unfortunate.
Oh yeah, the aura of vitality's gone.
I mean, you see, this thing is looking fucked up, so it's starting to like use every trick it can have. And that is that turn. Max. Hunger comes for you. Leaps across, jumps into the space right here next to you, and is going to use a claw attack on you. All right, so that is a 18 plus 8 was my brain, not braining. 24 slashing damage.
Yeah, that hits.
You get grappled and restrained again. I'm so sorry.
No, that's cool.
Awesome, and then it will take a bite with advantage.
It does not take it advantage. I'm going to use a charge on my breastplate of balance. He does not get advantage because a creature I can see within 60 feet. If it rolls the advantage, I can use a charge to disallow the advantage, prevent the advantage.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why it happens. I feel like twist, and then a pulse comes out. As
beautiful.
Disadvantage
I
restricted.
realized I had the monsters on whisper settings from when I rolled its initiative, but the
Yeah,
first hit was the damage from the crit was 24, or no, 22. My bad, 22.
Oh, awesome.
And then 21 to hit on a bite attack.
He still hits, yeah.
For 12 piercing, 10 necrotic.
Okay. 12 piercing, 10 necrotic. Okay.
And you see that necrotic energy, it starts to feed off of you, but it doesn't seem to regain the ability. But back here, where the rest of the party is, you see the red eyes start to become more reinvigorated, feeding off some unknown source of energy.
Okay.
All right, Saeryn, you have your brain back.
Yeah. I think Saren's just looking up at the guy. He's like, well, not this kind of wizard. And just starts, I'm going to firebolt it. I don't have a whole lot of other things I can do.
Yeah, no, it's using all of its advantages. I mean, that's a good hit.
Awful roll. Yeah, that's just 6 fire damage. I think I'll move a little bit.
All right, yeah, you get away. You see, it does not seem to have any sort of reaction against you moving away.
I mean, isn't it like 40 feet in the air anyway?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to Morgen.
All right. Are the little eyes at ground level, or are they up in...
This one, pink is at ground level because it had to come down to start to get into position.
Sure. I will try and target the pink one with a Toll the Dead.
Wisdom. 16.
16 save.
All right, yeah, you see it tries to, it just like blinks and shakes off. You see it's not nearly as proficient, not using ability.
I'm just going to say it, silvery barbs.
You're like, you need to use it. It will fail.
Ludo has advantage.
Oh, thank you.
And you get 15 necrotic damage in there. It was part of a damaged creature. And Ludo has advantage. All right, is that the end of Morgan's turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
With that, I will need Morgan to make a trying to see if red doesn't really have a thing, so go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Use the pink one that you just attacked will shoot out its umbral energy at you for 11 necrotic. And you will take half that, right?
Correct.
All right. And you see this thing is trying to feed as much as it can. Now it will be Ludo's turn.
All right, I'm gonna fly up and the extra 10 feet and start swinging at this big eye.
All right, yeah, you're up in its face, and you're just trying to, you realize the best way to protect your friends. All right, 11 will miss, fortunately. Oh, but you had advantage.
Yeah, it'd be the 12.
Okay, yeah. That's why you have it. I forgot it wasn't an intentional one, but is that your first attack?
Yep, second attack. Ugh, what the heck?
Ludo.
And all right, bonus action.
Yeah, I think the worry of your friends. Ooh, the 23 will hit.
All right, and we'll throw. Have one more second level slot, so we'll throw that second level smite.
Yeah, Ludo's like, make me rage. Now test me.
3d8.
Nice. So that is 18 total.
And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's very, very bloodied, and like, you know, it's really starting to look more on the roughed up side of things. And then we will move back to Mox and Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You're still here.
Still here, still restrained at this point. I'm going to use another charge, the breastplate,
Yeah.
to get rid of at least the first hit or first shot of disadvantage. It uses my reaction to do that. So since my turn renewed, I get the new reaction on that.
Yeah, it's definitely about to call for a thing at the end of the very soon here.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
At the beholder's
I'm gonna
turn.
run real fast.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm doing a pee dance.
No, then take
20 on the first shot, and then this shot is at disadvantage because I can't do it twice. So 27 or a 17.
Both will hit. So
Well,
the
it'd be
20 and the 17.
20
yeah.
and the 17.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so 9 and
Ooh, good damage.
16.
Awesome.
damage.
So that is.
Can't move anywhere. Can't do anything else.
Yeah, no, you see, you are single-handedly like this thing is looking pretty fucked up, but it is a war of attrition.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right, and we will go to the beholder's turn. Do you guys want to do bio break now?
Sure.
Get to the end of the
I
round.
mean,
Yeah, since
Right
Ray's
before it TPKs us? Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we could. Ray's gone, so it's up to you.
Let's go ahead and take 5 real quick and
Okay.
be right back. Yeah, because I was gonna go to the end of the round, but that's just as good as Annie.
Yep.
All right, so let's end this and get better music playing. I know y'all are waiting.
There it is.
We need this.
Yep.
All right, BRB.
And I'm back too.
Whew. Be back. Bum, bum, bum.
Such happy music for what's happening.
Whew.
The slow decline of our rolls.
It started real hot.
It cooled off a little bit. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm gonna say, I think I still have faith in y'all.
Mm-mm.
I think y'all still got many, many miracles up your sleeves. Right? Right?
We'll find out. What initiative count are we on, by the way? Because I can't. All I see is my is the one you put on my screen.
Mm-hmm. It's on the Red Eye's turn.
It doesn't help me.
What's
the number?
9.
Sorry. Okay,
9,
thank you.
Hunger 7, Saeryn 4.
Okay. I just need to know. Okay.
Sorry. Pop it up to see it now.
I see. All I see. So I'm on this screen. I only see the initiative on this screen for this screen. So it's just the hunger and me. That's it. So
interesting, because on my
which is not
screen
a
it's
big-
still the main one.
yeah. You get everything, but I get whatsoever is on my screen.
You know, thing. Sorry, yeah, you are 13 initiative.
Yeah, I knew I went before. I just didn't know where we're in the initiative order. So that's not,
Yeah,
not a big deal.
thank you. I did not know that only showed what got rolled on that screen.
Yeah, it's pretty nice actually. Yeah.
Make it spooky. Oh, should be right back. Watch this. All right, back officially. And I just need a Facemess. How's everyone feeling?
Good and
Feeling
scared.
good.
Peachy, everything's going great.
Just trying to find that combination of, like, you know, beholders classically have abilities that, you know, take players out of combat, which effectively means you don't get to do anything. So, you know, trying to find that line.
Yeah, it's great.
Been excited to see how all of these stack up, you know. think we're just waiting on Saeryn still. Change up this. Just get a little bit more vibe. And just say I won't ask how everyone's looking, won't try, to pan too much on me. No, I think I will say this minister has been looking pretty messed up. And the eyes that have been being attacked have been taking damage, and it has been adding up. Hell yeah, I think. Let's wait to hear from Saeryn, just in case anything he needs to do. So we'll see a little bit of movement as things start recharging and the eyes start swirling around to close in. This music is way too cheery.
Where's the one that's like gonna kill us, but in a fun way?
I don't remember which one that is.
I don't know. That's just kind of what I want.
He's got a whole library of them.
I think that this actually might work.
Is that Mox's tune?
Not quite, but pretty
No,
close.
it's close. Yeah.
I'll say here's let me find Mox's tune. Yeah. Color Blanco.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you like this one?
Uh-huh.
That was cool.
Alright. Well. Well, because I want to hit Saeryn with a telekinetic blast. But he's not here right now. Alright, yeah, see, while we're waiting on that, I think we're just gonna instead, blue one will move in a little bit. That one's at ground level. Orange is gonna kind of be able to sneak in with a little extra leftover movement. And you see blue is going to shoot a telekinetic ray at Ray. Ludo to make a strength save. We'll
All right.
that while we here with this not appropriate music.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go back to anything else.
Ooh. 11.
All right. Well, because that's why I'm not sure if Saeryn would have a lucky or not to burn.
Wait, what's happening?
I would say.
Who's dying?
So Ludo just got shot with a telekinetic ray. He rolled an 11 on the save. I was like, I don't know if Saeryn has any interactions or not.
Excellent question. I need to read Lucky real quick. 1 second.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if that's a thing that he would consider for that or not.
I can't help someone else with Lucky.
Fair enough.
I already used my Luck Surge, which that allows me to do something else. But Lucky is whenever you make an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, or an attack roll is made against you.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I can't spend Lucky for other people, unfortunately.
Fair enough. So Ludo, you get restrained as that one. Morgan, you feel the restraint loosen off of you. You see it can only really have one at a time. So it's going to use Ludo and try and just slam him 30 feet down into the ground. So we'll put you back down at 0 as you come smashing into the ground. Do a 3d10.
I think it's 40 feet, isn't it? I was up at the eye.
Oh, you're 40 feet in the air. Perfect. So you do not take that damage then, because it can't fully pull you away or find you a surface to ram you onto. So it pulls you down to like 10 feet onto the ground as it's attempting to, keep some space around it.
Mm-hmm.
And we back to the battle. That's the first ray. I need Saeryn, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Where is this? Where is this? Everywhere else.
Well, you feel that sleep again try to take a hold of you. And I think it's a little bit of that anger that's remnants in you, and you shake it off. You are just a little bit too in the moment right now. That it will be its turn. We go back to the hunger. It cannot make a claw attack because it pulls you like up to your its face mocks and does like that full horror monster, just like right in your face, and it will make a bite attack at you. This will be at advantage.
Yeah, I've used my reaction already this turn.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Just hits, I believe. 8 piercing and then 13 necrotic.
Okay.
And you see that once again back here in the real life, the red eye glows a little bit stronger. And that will end its turn. Saeryn, you are up. You have a sleeping companion, and it's Oh, me?
What was that?
Oh,
Nothing.
I'm done with you. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Never mind. I thought I was muted.
Cut
But
that.
y'all can hear me. So, Saeryn, it's your turn.
I'm guessing Morgen is underneath my token for some reason and asleep.
Oh, what was that again? Sorry. My volume might have to adjust it back from the thing. Sorry.
I was just thinking, where's Morgen?
Morgen is like over here on the ground.
Oh, see, my turn order's messed up. Is Morgen asleep? Who's asleep? Was it her or
Mox is
Ludo?
asleep.
Oh, Mox is asleep. That's right.
And I will say, y'all know like sleep rules, like actions.
Saeryn knows how bad it would be if he got hit with something right now. So I think Saren's gonna run over there to help. Well, keep foot in the eye. I'll be right back. That's my 35-foot move speed. I'll go ahead and take my action to dash. So I won't be able to wake him up now, but maybe next turn.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you had any misty jumps or your mirthful leap added any extra distance you were going
Mirthful
for.
leap just extends my jumping, which also still burns movement. I don't have a bonus action to do right now, so basically Saeryn just like, I'm gonna go help Mox, and just runs over to Mox.
Yeah, I'll say go ahead. Aaron has offered this in his home games. I think it's a really fun rule. You're trying to just squeeze out a little bit of extra distance, like you're most of the way there. I'll say go ahead, give me an athletics check. Let's see if you can like use that mirthful leap a little bit to your advantage and just eke out a little bit extra.
Would you believe the wizard, the as formerly identified pot-bellied with lazy wizard, isn't not doing any sprinting?
Yeah, more of like you stumble over the steps as you get up in there. But yeah, no, that's I when you introduced that rule, I thought it was very, very fun. And,
Yeah, when they're like within 5 feet or so, it's nice to have like just a shot, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't want
they're
that to
close.
cut you off, you know.
Yeah.
No, I love it, but like the attempt, like Saeryn, like you see the direness, you see the damage, you know what needs done.
If I had a bonus action cantrip, I'd kick him, but
Yeah. All right. Sorry for the bad noise. My mic stand keeps getting knocked and falling, so I need to be careful. But that's the end of Saren's turn.
yeah, that'll do it.
All right, Morgan, it was your turn.
Okay, I will give Pink another Toll the Dead.
All right, make that wisdom save.
Jeez.
Seen again.
Meets it,
Jeez.
beats it.
Oh, the cantrips. All right.
And I realized that my macro is wrong. I need to add my spellcasting modifier to these damage rolls.
Ooh, good to know.
Nice.
Yeah, because no, definitely you know that damage would be 8 and up. Though that's so I think always way better than the other cleric attacks, adding your like physical attacks or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that one myself.
Like only a war cleric is attacking, and then everyone's mad at them because they're not healing. All right, but that's action. Any bonuses or movement?
Yeah,
Cease.
I'll use a first level healing word on myself.
Fair enough. Witch doctor, heal thyself.
First 7.
Excellent. Go ahead. Give me a perception check. As you like first take the moment to focus on yourself, and you look over at where Saren's running to Mox, and you start to see like gashes just starting to form and rend across his skin as he's twitching violently in his sleep. But that is after you take a moment and are able to, like, you know, focus first thyself.
Sure.
All right, Ludo.
All right. I am grappled.
Mhm.
Is it an action to try to break out of it?
Yeah, it could be an athletics to attempt to break out.
Over to, I want to... Yeah, I think I need to try to break out.
All right.
$19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that beats the DC.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna fly back up to the eye.
Awesome.
Up to 40.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I can really do anything else at this point.
Excellent. You see at the end of your turn, it's going to move I to get into a more favorable position. That one is finally also detached from it. That will be the end of Ludo's turn. We'll go to Mox. You are sitting there in the dream, and I imagine you're just still firing away. Just kicking in your sleep still. Trying to do what you can.
Yeah, basically that's how that's gonna work. That didn't work out. Give me 1 second. Things aren't quite working the way I want them to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, since it's the dream and they don't know what's happening, I forgot I was supposed to
Okay.
do this. Let's go to the other room real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want me to go over to
Mission 1.
You want to take me over, or you want me to go over?
Yeah, I'll have you jump over. I don't think I have those
Okay.
permissions to do any stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay. You once.
All right. Well,
Hey,
I mean, secret's
so
out.
I rolled off screen, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
I
got
rolled off
saving
screen.
throw.
Yeah, it didn't work on that one, but I rolled off screen on my phone. I rolled a 6.
All right, that'll be 1 failure.
Yep.
And you are just twitching, kicking away.
Yep.
All right, now we can go
Okay.
back. Dramatic, spooky for them.
Yeah. No, they figured it
Yeah.
out.
Because it's flying.
It is fun. All right, at the end of Mox's turn, we are going to try and use another beam. And since you broke free of that, that is annoying. We are going to hit you with a chilling ray. Make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Uh, 15.
All right, so you will fail. So you will take 16 cold. Whew.
All right.
Big numbers. All right, and that was the end of Mox's turn. Yeah. Making sure I didn't use any other legendary actions that raised before that used an eye movement. I think I did do something in between, so I'll say that was its first ray of its turn. I lost track of the legendary actions. Let's have the red one got into position. That was why I used that ability. So Morgen needs to make a charisma saving throw.
$17.
You feel the rage, that vermilion corruption begin to try and take a hold of you, but you've worked the antidote against this. You know how to resist it. Ooh, so close. In that case, I think it will. Let's go ahead, Ray, make a charisma saving throw. Ludo?
All right.
Or not, wisdom saving throw, my bad.
Oh.
Wisdom. The somnolent Ray, the orange one in the back, tries to shoot out at you.
12.
Any interactions? I don't know how. I don't think anyone can. I don't think Saeryn can do anything.
I could silvery barbs him, but that's not helping.
All right, so let's. Do you have less than 55 hit points, Ludo?
I do have less than 55 hit points.
As you're sitting there floating in the air, that 10
40 feet up.
yeah, you find yourself falling asleep, and you just start. Your wings are still out, though, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll say they follow you, because it's. Make a dexterity save with disadvantage
With disadvantage. Right.
as you're falling asleep. So it'll just be a 12. Yeah, I mean, nailed it. So you'll only take half, so you'll take 12 falling damage as your wings kind of catch that fall just a little bit. But you fall asleep, boom, and then you fall to the ground, and you take that damage, and that's going to wake you back up.
Ah.
Yeah,
right.
you it's as you're asleep, Ray.
That's great.
As you close your eyes in the air, you notice one thing. As you your eyes peek open for just a second before you hit the ground. This is what you see in front of you.
Oh.
And you see the shallow breathing, unmoving body of Mox in this creature's grasp. and then you snap back to the reality as you hit the ground. And that will be that creature's turn. And we move on to Mox and the Hunger and Initiative. And he's going to take a bite at Mox at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
23 will hit. That is 2 death fails.
Yep.
What does Mox's last dream look like?
Just of just the people that he tried to help and try to save, and I think at the end it's like his dream of his wife just like meeting him and like reaching her hand down and telling him he can finally stop and rest, and he looks up and grabs her hand.
All right, I will take you off of that screen since you are no longer there.
Yeah, and I'll get out of my character sheet.
You
I rolled
all-
6 my first death save, guys.
Saeryn, as you arrive right up on Mox to wake him up, your hand reaching out, you hear him shudder and gasp, and blood just pour from his mouth, and he falls lifeless.
It's not where it's supposed to be. Morgen! I can't do anything about that. Saren's wondering if he did it. Like, he's deeply confused. I can tell he's dead, right?
Oh, yeah. You see him not breathing. He wakes up from the dream dead. That is how you wake up dead. It finally happened. In D&D, it is a real phrase.
Oh, shit. Morgen Ludo turns around, sees Ludo asleep on the ground. He's like, oh, no! And then he uses his... I have to run back.
Yeah, it's truly the wizard's worst nightmare. Like,
I have so much range, I cannot wake someone up from a distance without maybe hurting them. Actually, are you resistant to fire?
I am, but I woke up when I took the damage from the fall.
Oh, okay, thank God. In that case, I just see you on the ground, and me shooting you isn't going to help with that. Entertaining option as it may be. I think I'll just move. Morgen, Mox is dead?
Yeah.
And I'm going to just move closer.
Fuck, I forgot. This thing has a reaction. When a creature dies while in the sleep and in the nightmare cone, it uses reaction to absorb it.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Absorb what?
When he grappled me and I had like 22 hit points left, and I'm like, oh, this is not going well. That's why last turn after he hit me, I that's what his conversation sort of out of turn was. I told him I told him mute me next turn. We'll make this work.
Saeryn doesn't know any of that, but is going to shoot the eye with a firebolt again. He's running out of ideas. Maybe we should have talked about fighting something that scared off a dragon. 22 hit?
Yes.
Golly.
What is happening?
How do you want to do this?
I'm a loc wizard. I don't have anything to do. I'm just gonna... in theory, I should be like... If this is anything else, I'd be like mind slivering him, but I know that's not a good idea, so... enjoy your 3 fire damage.
All right, Morgen.
Okay. His body's still there, Mox.
Yes.
Okay, I will move 30 feet, dash another 30, and I'll use a bonus action to use the Blessing of the Raven Queen to hopefully get next to him.
Yeah. You see Morgan just, you hear the call, the toll of the dead, and the veil is thin there.
All right, that takes my action, movement, and bonus.
All right, Ludo.
At least you're resistant to all damage for a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up, and I'm gonna use my action to move the moonbeam back on this fucking eye,
Yeah.
and then I'll start to ascend again. So fly up 15 feet.
All right. As you rise up on it, we'll have you make a charisma saving throw
All right.
as the red eye shoots out at you.
12.
All right, you are under a rage. But moonbeam's not a concentration, is it?
It is not.
It does not disappear. If anything, it has made you better. you see Mox, your companion. You hear the shouts. You see Morgen go running, and that anger fills you. All right, you reach up and meet it in its eye again, and it is its turn.
Con save.
Woo-wee.
Ooh.
All right, roll damage.
Wow.
A whole 7.
Chip damage. Chip
Yeah.
damage.
All right, and then roll this. Nope. Oh darn. We got the maddening ray. See, the favorite one that was going to be the best to use is can't use anymore. Make a dex save, Ludo.
Dex save.
Moonbeam coming at you.
17.
All right, you dodge it. So you are fine. As you dodge out of the way, and it doesn't get to damage you. And that will be. Oh yeah, the reaction it used when it did whatever when Mox died is called the Apogee of Nightmares. I forgot to mention that. And then I'll have Saeryn make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Take.
I think I'm gonna have to probably re-roll that one.
All right.
Son of a gun.
Just shy, so you'll take 8 necrotic.
That's not too bad. I thought it might be the sleepy beam.
Mm-mm. All right, that is its 2 beams. Who likes? Yeah, we'll go there. That can't do anything right now. Saeryn. It is your turn.
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably go ahead and hit him with another firebolt. Just generally, yeah, like psychic lance is my big whammy. So
That is very fair. All right, roll that attack.
oh
Oh
no.
no. That will miss as you're just desperately just shooting out. Oh.
And then I think I like my placement, so I'm not gonna move.
All right, that will be the end of your turn. Is going to shoot a ray out. Let's let fate decide. This is shooting it at Morgen. to re-roll that because it cannot shoot that. It's going to shoot the umbral ray at you. Make a Constitution saving throw, Morgan.
No.
So you'll take 6 necrotic, halved. The thing's trying to keep feeding back up. All right, yeah. You see, it's like figuring out different tactics and seeing what you can do. That will be Morgan's turn.
Okay, I will pull from my pack the 3 diamonds that I got from the Zorn Cavern.
You do have
I will
diamonds.
then cast a Revivify,
All right.
and as she gets these diamonds out, she chants about them. Round and round this mill I tread, tugging on this fated thread. Save us from heart's grieving strife, return this body's former life.
Whoa.
That is beautiful. And I'm going to give you... So, in Critical Role, Exandria, the way they do Revivify spells is that as a Revivify, it becomes a personal resurrection ritual that you have to quickly attempt in this moment. That prayer is fucking amazing. So we're gonna... That is going to bump up the DC, or make it easier. You need to make a D20 roll and add your spellcasting ability modifier. The DC for this will be 9.
Oh.
No.
You feel as you reach out and you try to appeal to the spirit, calling for hope, but you feel that the tendrils, the hunger that consumed him in the dream unseen, that absorption, that apogee of nightmares effect is tethering and pulling his soul and trying to absorb it itself. And you are now caught in this war against it. And this Revivify attempt will fail.
All right, that's what we got the turn.
Ludo.
Whoa.
That's so good.
Whoa.
I was kind of hoping you'd end the rhyme with get him back from his wife, which also would have
Yeah.
the scheme.
My wife.
I'm very happy you didn't. I'm very happy you didn't throw it to me, Jack, to see if I was going to come back, because I don't know if I would have. So I'm really happy that roll failed, because
Maybe that's part of the battle.
maybe that's part of the battle. Yeah, I don't know. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fantastic prayer, though.
Yeah, that was great. Let's see here. Ludo's going to fly all the way back up to this eye. And for his action, though, he's looking pretty rough at this point. So he's going to use some of his lay on hands to regain 35 hit points.
All right, yeah. You see it's you see all this magic, and yeah, it's getting rough, but you still got some fight left in you. This thing.
And
Yeah. Anything else?
no, I don't have anything else, but do I have to roll
Yeah.
for that rage?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and roll that charisma.
$18.
You feel yourself loosened from the rage.
All right.
All right. Now it is this thing's turn. Well, you're raged. It can't really put you to sleep if you're angry. Give me a strength saving throw, Ludo.
Strength saving throw. 15.
15 will fail. You get restrained again.
Damn it.
Are you still up at its eye level?
Yeah, I flew up to it.
Yeah,
So
you got
40.
feet. Yeah, and it's actually just gonna sit there and hold you there, and you just hear like whispers in your mind, just like, "You will watch them all die again." And that will shoot a ray at Morgen. I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
17.
Even when death and resurrection is ripped from your hands, you still keep your cool somehow. It's so beautiful. This thing has been trying to get you enraged. All right, Saeryn.
I think Saeryn is actually like looks around and sees Mox still on the ground. He's like, what's happening? Sees Ludo still fighting this thing, and is like, okay, I guess we're not. Then looks at the damned orange one down in the corner. I just scrolled down. I didn't know it was there. I'm gonna firebolt the orange guy.
Oh, the orange, yeah. Hits.
8 fire damage on the orange guy.
As it got fucked up earlier, and it was barely hanging on, and you hit that threshold of hit points, and that orange one, in a burst as the smoke clears, you see it shut. But even more as that one dies and is like the damage that has been being put onto that as it closed it, and like a synaptic snap back towards the main beholder, you see that it starts to take that damage.
I think Saren's still angry and
Yeah.
is deeply concerned about what's going on behind him, but can't do anything with that. So
Yeah, so you see these limited resources, and yeah, it's adding up.
yeah, we're getting burned. I think that's everything I can do right now. So end turn.
Oh yeah. Morgen, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I don't have the resources to attempt that again, so we will Blessing of the Raven Queen down this way. I might have to move up a little bit more, and then I'll target good old Pink again with a told.
All right. It's done. Jesus, this thing has like
are thwarting me
if
at
it
every
failed all
turn.
those, it would be dead by now.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Do it!
I need something to do.
It fails!
Somehow my most damaging spell is silvery barb.
And that was 21 necrotic damage.
Yeah, you just added 21 necrotic damage to the board with that.
Yeah, you see that is almost very bloodied and down now.
Ludo, you have advantage.
He already has advantage.
I have advantage.
Doesn't he already have advantage because he's raging? Is that
It
part
just
of the?
No.
Or is it just no?
I
Okay.
ended. I think
Yeah,
I
you
ended the rage.
Yeah, you ended the rage, and also the rage thing doesn't
Okay.
give you reckless attack.
All right.
So yeah, Ludo has advantage.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Excellent. All right. Beautiful. Any
Sorry, I
bonuses?
wasn't paying attention to the game. I'm not doing.
The bonus was the Blessing of the Raven.
Excellent. And that will be that. And then Ludo, it's gloating now. It has you in its face.
You know what? I have this legendary item and I've never used it. So so Ludo's going to reach around his neck while he's grappled and grab onto the Jewel of Three Prayers and expend one of the Jewel's charges to end the grapple effect.
Hey, you reach around and you feel this amulet, this connection, this vestige of divergence that's been blessed by 3 different gods, that was worn and carried by a fabled hero Elixion, that when everyone had a vision in the Betrayer's Rise of what happened before, although you weren't in person for that game, everyone said you had a really weird striking resemblance to that hero Elixion. And yeah, you end that. Yeah, you end it.
All right, so yeah, sorry guys, I probably could have been helping out the entire group with the other effects of this thing.
This amulet's great. Have you guys seen this thing yet? It's amazing. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
it
use
is.
I'm not using it.
It is
Just
pretty
aware.
amazing. You know what? Well, I read through the dormant abilities, and then
Yours is awakened.
just now I was like, this thing's awakened. It has additional abilities that I've never even used.
Oh shit, no one can die in a 30-foot radius of me? Weird. Mock me 28 feet out. Huh, weird.
It's 60 feet radius. Damn. All right. Well, I'm swinging at this damn eye.
Yeah, I love it.
Just a 19 hit.
Yes.
All right. Let's hit this bastard. And since I'm using my Radiant Soul, I can throw a 1d8 on an attack roll that hits. Throw that, and then I have a first level smite. That's is that 2d8?
Yes. 2d8 plus 5.
20.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you see this damage is fucking it up. It is looking pretty worse for wear. There's a lot of fight left in it. It keeps trying to drain this necrotic energy from everyone.
12 misses.
Yeah, as you just like keep lashing out with all your fury and just like praying for divine hope. And then I believe it should
19.
hit. That will hit. Into that extra 1d8 just once per turn or every attack?
I think it's just once per turn.
Yeah, double check just in case. Because I was going to say, wait, have you been needing
Sure.
to add those in every time?
Well, I think I missed on my other attack.
yeah.
That's why I didn't even.
Make sure you get it all.
Let's see. Radiant Soul. Yeah, once per turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 8. Oh, it just says 8 additional radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's not 1d8, it's just a straight 8.
We would have 2 extra on there.
Cool.
Aw. I passed the nice number. Alright.
And then the Polar Master bonus attack, 19 to hit.
7 more. Any smite?
Yep. Throw another first level smite on that.
Awesome. So
And
14
that is
total.
it.
Yeah, this thing's looking pretty bad. And that sleep eye is gone, so it can't do that anymore. Alright. That will be end of your turn, so it will gotta pull you away. Make a Constitution saving throw, Ludo.
Alright. 19.
Alright, Constitution, so you'll take 3. Halved. I was hoping for better rolls. Alright, that'll be the end of Mox's turn. And I think I didn't use another ray that whole time, so we'll have Morgen make a dexterity saving throw.
That'd be a 1.
You will take 11 cold damage as that cold shard shoots out at you from the center eye. And that will be back to its turn, as it will try to use an eye movement. Yeah, you see this thing is starting to like fight desperately, try and like position for a better spot, and is going to try and get away from Ludo. 40 feet of movement.
Using a reaction to swing at it.
Go ahead. I will hit.
26. And I'll throw that, my last smite slot on it.
Ooh.
What was I just calling it last week? Slight smots?
Slight smart.
Yeah. I was trying to say spell slot smites, but yeah, it all just came out as slight smot. Which sounds so dirty. 21 damage.
Yep.
This thing is desperate.
Jack's like, this thing's desperate. It's a walk in the park for the team. We're having a good time.
One of us is dead.
I need
Just one.
I need Morgen to make a strength
come on.
saving throw, as it's going to use the psionic ray on you.
Or maybe 2.
17.
You've resisted. You have been rolling bombs on
Fire.
these saves.
Morgen
Morgen,
is
Morgen's
queen
right
of saving
fire.
throws.
Yeah.
like, bow down. Yes, queen. Oh, it's so good.
She's trying to keep everyone together right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Saeryn, make a Constitution saving throw. As the umbral ray shoots out at you. 14, so you'll take
Yeah. Uh-huh.
9 necrotic.
Oh boy.
And this will try and feed as much as it can. And that will end its turn, because it can't do its cool other things. And a triangle that I definitely did not steal from Matt Mercer.
Can I, before Saeryn takes that damage, can I use the other effect of this jewel?
Ooh, what is it?
That when someone within 60 feet of me fails a saving throw, I can expend a charge as a reaction to enable the creature to re-roll the saving throw.
I mean,
Sorry, guys. Maybe I should read. Maybe I should read my items.
Oh my god. I'm crying harder than when Mox died.
Does that use... Hey, Ray, does that use a reaction, though?
I don't think it does.
Oh, really? Okay.
It says, when another creature you can see within 60 feet fails a saving throw, you can expend one of the charges. Oh, it does say reaction. Never mind.
Yeah, you use
All right,
reaction.
Yeah. Woo.
that's fine. It's 9 damage, and honestly, I probably am not going to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Yeah. Well, the hunger got some feeding in, and it remains hungry. Saeryn, it will be your turn.
How high is this thing off the ground still?
Still at 40.
God damn. Okay.
It's a moon. Gotta stay in the
I
sky.
know.
I know.
Shoot the damn moon.
If only Trixie
tried.
was here.
Where the heck? I have a +1 dagger. Where'd that come from? Anyway.
Oh, the Waste Walkers.
Throw it.
Probably. We should have put something cool in the spell bottle.
Like, destroy moon.
Oh yeah, that 4th level spell.
No, that's the 4th level spell.
I was about to say we should have stored a 4th level spell in there.
I gave you all a bunch of cool items.
It's been a while.
I gave you a bunch of cool items to buff AC and stuff, and then made you roll saving throws.
Well,
Right.
you know.
Nobody's nerfed. I think I just have to keep firebolting this guy. It's the only real damaging spell I have going for me right now.
Mhm.
I'm a utility wizard. I'll just get a little bit closer. Actually, I'm tired of this. Well, he's looking rough, so I might as well hit him. Yeah, I'll firebolt the big eye.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
Will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the magic number is 16. 17. Movement, action. I don't have a bonus action. I think that's gonna be my turn.
End of your turn. I'll need you to make another strength saving throw. As the psionic ray comes out at you.
Time for a crit.
Do it.
Now.
You're restrained and you're whipped 30 feet right there next onto Morgen. You will take the damage, 3d10. I need Morgen to make a dexterity saving throw.
$14.
You will also take. You both take 12 bludgeoning damage as it. So Saeryn, you're still restrained, and it just kind of ragdolls you across and throws you at Morgen. Morgen.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to use a first level spell slot for Healing Word on. That is 5 health. And then I will use my action to cast Toll the Dead on Pink.
Do it.
One of these turns, I will kill this
21.
thing eventually.
Oh man.
Thing is insane.
Jeez.
Why has it saved every single one? But one or two that Saren's had to influence.
Oh, right. Silvery barbs. I didn't see the wisdom save.
We fished it.
Yeah, we fished the fail.
All right. With that, Toll the Dead, it will go ahead and snap in. And you see that eye close up for good, and the eye shudder as it, the main eye, the moon, shudder as it takes some damage as that eye is used up. And it can no longer use its regenerative ray. All right, anything else, Morgen?
That'll do.
All right, well, it doesn't have much else, so make a charisma saving throw.
Jeez.
Fucking what a witch. That's all I can say. All right, that is beautiful. Ludo, it is your turn. You're feeling it like if blood could be running down the eyeball and it blinks at you, and it is looking pretty bad.
All the movement I have, but I'm gonna take my action to move the moonbeam back on it.
All right, nice. Good, consistent radiant. Fuck yeah. Any bonus?
I don't think so. That's all I got.
Moving on. It is back to its turn. Let's see. Is not getting that synaptic static back. All right. Well, it's only got 2 moves. Saeryn is still in its clutches, so it's going.
Actually,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna harness divine power to get a 2nd level spell slot back.
Fuck yeah, Paladin. So, what's the whisper of the prayer to Avandra as you reach out? Or Vandra. Sorry.
Put me on the spot. I think it is Avandra. Avandra, grant me the power to. I don't know. I feel like I've come up with such clever things before.
No worries.
Now I'm on the spot.
No worries. I mean, it could just be please, Bay.
And things are so bad.
We looking rough.
Avandra, refill my spirit.
Fuck yeah, and you feel that holy blessing, and she just sends a whisper. She's like, I'll do what I can. You hear that warmth of response as it gets its turn back. Saeryn's been the one turning it in. I'm gonna need Saeryn make a charisma saving throw again. It can't fuck with or actually no, you're in the psionic thing, so it's gonna take you 15 feet away and then slam you back into Morgen.
Ah!
So that will just be a round down just a D10. It's just like kind of fucking you up. So where's my dice? So that'll be 6 bludgeoning damage to you. Morgen, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
All right, so you also take 6 bludgeoning, Morgen. And then
Morgan, you notice that when Saeryn hits you, he has gone completely limp.
Oh no.
Oh no.
well, at the other ray,
I had 5 hit points.
the only other ray you have to do it, Morgan. It's gonna make a charisma saving throw at you again.
You had 5 hit points after she gave you 5?
I thought she did that for herself.
Oh no, that was for you.
No, that was for you.
Oh shit! I'm still up.
All right, Saeryn is still up, but you become enraged. You just look at the battlefield ahead of you.
I'm gonna use the reaction to allow Morgan to re-roll that with the jewel.
Fuck yeah, go ahead, re-roll fresh. I don't count the second roll when it's not intentional.
Yeah.
3 will save. Whatever it comes down to it. Yeah. Fuck. I mean, this is good. Morgan is holding out. That is its turn. Saeryn.
Saeryn with 1 hit point. Or more than that. It would have been.
You would have had 10 hit points. You would be.
Yeah, and then I got hit with 6, so I'm at 4 hit points.
Yep.
That thing was also supposed to make a con save, I believe, because it was under a moonbeam.
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Sure
honest.
was.
So go ahead, roll 2d10, and it'll take half.
Oh, 20. Go.
I mean,
tried.
it was good before. Oh wait, no.
5.
All right, yeah. Saeryn, you're up. 1 hit point.
Saren's feeling very woozy. Oh, I thought I had a nice one. Yes, I do. He reaches into the bag of scolding. Opens it up,
Hey,
reaches in
boss!
as best he can while being restrained.
What's going on out there?
It is bedtime. You stay close.
Hey,
And
I had a weird visit
open
from my
up.
cousin last night, Boba.
It's great. It's great to hear. Blood. And then
Whoa, you're not looking so hot.
Give me the ding potion. And he reaches and pulls out a potion of healing, pulls out the stopper, and just drinks my only potion of healing greater.
Yeah, roll those numbers. Ooh.
Ah!
Oh, nice.
Hot damn. 4,
That's
4,
3,
4,
4.
3.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. That's
Doesn't get an imp though.
What's the opposite? What's a 444 of an imp? You get like an infomercial pops up.
Yeah.
That's an imp.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays here.
Imp commercial. Yeah.
All right, well that's good. Any bonuses or anything?
I said that was my only one. I actually have 2 for some reason. Decrement. I take the empty bottle and I kind of half-heartedly throw it as my bonus action. It doesn't do anything. I don't have a bonus action and I'm restrained, so I can't really do a whole heck of a lot right now.
All right, at the end of your turn, it will go ahead and see a different situation. I need Ludo to make a strength saving throw. It sees you coming for it, does not like that. The psionic ray tries to shoot at you to try and grapple you as you're flying in on it, and it misses completely. Morgan.
Ludo, how you look?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
61 of 79.
I'm gonna head over this way, and I'm going to target Mr. Red Eye over here with a, the thing I always do.
Yeah, let's see if this one's a lot dumber. It is.
Hey.
Dumb as they go.
Yeah, technically not damaged yet, so it takes some necrotic damage. Is it? Yeah.
Wasn't that the one that mock shot? Like,
You had
oh no, that was
orange.
yellow. That was this one
Yeah.
here. That was orange.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that one.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on myself for my last first level slot.
Hold resolve. You all take a moment, try and buff yourselves, brace for whatever is happening is about to finish very soon, either way. As you make your prayer to the Raven Queen and hope that there's no more casualties today, Ludo, it is your turn.
Yeah, rushing in, full speed. Start swinging at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, Ludo,
we're
don't
just
do
going to,
don't do that. Hey, don't do that one again.
Oh, there we go.
And its eyes centered up on you. Woo! So, yeah, you hit the 7 plus the 3 on that attack. You throwing any smite on there?
Oh, you know it. I just recovered that second level slot.
So 3d8, so roll 68. For 38 total. Ludo, how do you kill this motherfucking eye?
Fuck yes!
Oh.
Shoot the moon!
Ludo's wings are like flapping furiously, and his eyes are just glowing with like the same kind of radiant light that's coming from this moonbeam. And he rushes in and misses that first swing, but then gathers all of his focus for the second swing and pierces the Silverlight spear right into the bullseye of the pupil of this eye, and the dark pupil starts to illuminate with that same moonbeam light as it just fills, and the light starts emanating from the entire eye until it just explodes into radiant goop.
Starts glowing, and as you kill it, the eye closes as you hear in your ear, "Avenge them, although it's not your fault." The blow lands, and the eye closes, and the moon sinks back down to the ground and fades away into an orb. Smaller and smaller. So it disappears. A moment pauses over the battlefield. No one is in any more imminent danger. As you all take a second and you look at your comrade. Yeah, does anyone have any final words?
Well, shit. Does anyone want to say anything? I didn't really know him that well. I think he got my name once.
Yeah, Ludo will say a prayer.
I also think I tried to reach out to my mother and restore his soul to his body, but she kept it. He must be needed on the other side by now. If she's not willing to relinquish it, it is fate that he stays. We won't forget him, and may he rest in the peaceful embrace of Mother's arms.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice. Thank you, Morgen. Are we leaving him here?
No, we can't leave him here.
All right. Well,
He deserves a proper burial.
Agreed.
we can probably manage it. We're not going to do it here, though. Probably want to take this here to some of the Hunters Guild people. Probably they might have something they want.
Yeah. Megen, go ahead and make an investigation roll. Mox, you can determine the DC of that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I assist? I am proficient.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's an 8.
there's
Well, I was gonna
there's
say,
an
It
8.
was your DC to call, Mox.
I would say if Morgan's sort of like looking at him, his gun's always out. More like Mox is around these people. I think Morgan, knowing, I don't know how much she looked at the weapon, but at this point, I think you would notice, like when talking about the Raven Queen, you would notice that on the barrel of his main gun, a shimmering, like black on black shimmer of a raven feather that has been like embossed into his gun is now sort of faded out to this gray. He too was a follower of the Raven Queen, and just that was sort of what I wanted, I think, to point out, that it might have failed because he was content. He didn't want to come back.
Well, I don't think we can carry him back to town like this. And I pull off of my arm the bag of folding and just open it up, lay it on the ground. We put him in there.
Ludo lifts him up and places him onto the bag of folding.
All right, and then pick that up, wrap it around my arm. Off we go.
All right. While you all do that real quick, I'm gonna take Mox into the other chat room real quick.
Okay. This is fun for me, guys. See ya.
Actually, Mike, you had a good point. I could
I'm over.
I'll leave this up to you if you want the others to hear. As you slide into the bag of folding, you see it can't speak with the living, but it can speak with the dead. And it will ask you 5 questions. Those questions can be whatever Mox wants. Those descriptions can be whatever they want. Whatever's next for him. Was he happy? Did he ever make enough money? Anything. Just has a chat with you while you pass away and slide into that afterlife.
It wasn't necessarily did he make enough. It was he kind of sees the party members. Like he grabs his wife's hand, Charn's hand, and gets pulled up. Not the undead visage she was when he killed her because she got turned into a vampire, but where she was when he met her as a young as sort of a child, like not in a weird way, but like as a younger woman. And he gets sort of pulled up and like looks down. He gets greeted by Olin, his closest friend, the one who brought him to the Raven Queen. And he sort of just looks and realizes that his party, this new party, is there. A little bit of them in each. A little bit of his past friends in each. He sort of nestles his head into Charn's hair and holds her as he looks back and sees a large white mask and 2 raven's wings wrapped around them as he gets taken to their side.
That final embrace. And these moments are for Mox You can share them with the other party, but anyone could also
Fine,
listen.
They can listen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
but yeah,
they
I
wanna hear
wanted
it.
those to have your
Yeah.
final moments that be your
Yep.
personal piece. And now they're waiting in suspense and talking about their cool items.
I'll send him a list of what Mox had.
Fucking what a character.
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
I didn't expect him to live outside of the
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
the
I'll
first
say
encounter. Really.
We'll not keep them waiting. But
Yep,
yeah, no, I love
head
it.
back.
Thank you.
Like my Avandra coin is awakened, but it lets me do things like augury and alter self. So
Gotcha. Well, I had that what was it? Like the something of the maze, the metal of the maze that I used right
Ooh.
away.
And
I used it back when we were in town, like competing in those.
oh yeah, that northern town on the like tip of the continent,
Yeah. Yep.
where I wasn't there for those sessions, but I
Warhouse.
met you there, and yeah,
Yeah.
It was Jigao, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep.
it was Jigao, yeah.
yeah. And you all are recounting the items, the adventures, and this stranger who only briefly joined you, replacing a young, wayward child who had his own things to deal with. But in the bag of folding, a secret ability got unlocked. And Mox has his own personal moment and goodbye. What else do y'all do from here?
How long is that moonbeam gonna stay up?
Boom. It's been a minute.
Oh,
And Morgen, you
speak of
now
the
know
devil.
Revivify is 100% off the table. And you know Soul not willing.
Yeah. I think it's so like it's so fitting.
That was not how I expected that to happen.
Right, so do we make camp here, or are we gonna camp outside, or do we have to let the dragon know? Do I have sending? That's a good question.
Mm.
That's a third level spell, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say everyone make a perception.
Saren's thinking about looting the corpse of his friend.
Yeah, so you all see that on Max, but also you see you all came in from this exit, and there's another doorway. You feel that breeze cool and start to stir naturally again, as if like life that has been holding its breath has finally sighed relief. As whatever nightmare has tormented this lair and this land, you think back to those empty houses. You remember why you came here to begin with, because of a dragon. And what do dragons have?
Wings?
Gold.
It's true.
Oh!
Treasure.
And you all do remember a promise that was made. You feel it's not going to be long before the dragon comes to reclaim its lair. Do you all walk through that doorway?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What's the promise?
He had promised some.
Morgan's gonna go explore.
I believe Fulgur mentioned a prize of some, piece from the treasure each. But
Alright,
you
then,
all
yeah.
walk through.
Yep.
And this is what you see.
Ooh. Whoa.
You see a dragon's horde in front of you. And I know that is the shittiest thing to be beyond that door where Mox has just died.
Hey, dump me out and fill my fill that bag. full
He
of-
said, I know where I want to be buried.
Just take my crap.
We're
Put me
shoving
here.
you in the chest.
And with that moment, I will say, what are your all immediate thoughts? Any intentions? Do you grab gold now? Do you wait for a dragon? Do you heal up? Do you start looting?
Well, I'm just letting it gold and go.
Yeah, I might as well hit the loot button and try to, and then we can start running. We can make camp somewhere else.
Well, we helped the dragon. Are we still afraid of it?
Yes. If anyone ever asks me, are we afraid of the dragon, and I ever answer no, I have been possessed, you should exorcise me immediately.
So I'll say, anyone who wants to make a, say Saeryn, you can make a loot check if you want.
My favorite button. Technically, it's just my investigate skill, but
But it says loot.
but I did change it to loot.
For loot, hell yeah. I will say you begin peeking through and you're like, start like, oh my god, treasure, like looking for valuables. You're looking for scrolls, like arcane gems, legendary items. And as it comes in, you start looking through, and that's when you all hear a whoosh, whoosh, and wings and air flows in behind you, and landing into the dragon's horde with you is the dragon. And it squeezes itself down through here.
Hey, good to see you.
Lands in a large
Rolling
tile. And it says, I felt my dreams abate. And you see these red vermilion stuff. It seems to begin like slowly shrinking down. It seems at least less than before, although you can't really tell on this token. And it's,
Yeah, looking a bit less red. That's a better complexion all around.
Ludo's gonna kind of like get up in this area where it's kind of clear and just like kneel down on one knee and bow to the dragon and say, your lair has been cleansed.
and it says, and it sniffs around and it says, you notice the fallen soldier. Yeah. My says,
Thank you.
all of the treasure in this horde will not make that.
It sure can't help though.
Do you? I could let you all look for a treasure of your choice. Find something that suits you. Or you could take as many gems and gold as you all wish to carry. The choice is yours.
I think at this point, all I can really try to get is some more money because I'm already using 4 of my 3 attunement slots.
I mean, I'd like the options. I'd like to look around. I'd like to do a little shopping.
Yeah. And with your loot, like definitely like there's definitely a few like legendary swords or like weapons like that. You have very, very heavy magic potential items. You see like nestled away, there's like 2 different tomes that are like put up like on a shelf specialty. You're looking around, there seems to be a shield that's sticking out like in the middle of a pile.
Saeryn is
And you see
immediately
a
drawn
few
to the
spell
books.
scrolls.
If we can only pick one, I do want to know what the spell scrolls are, but I also want to know what these books are about, because Saeryn is always looking to expand his spell book.
Yeah. And you go looking for the spell book, but you see one of them reads a tome. And you go to look at it, and you believe it to be a like some sort of like tome of knowledge or something like that. Tome of understanding.
No beard, no beard. Doesn't have any pictures in it, which is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Which, if someone spends 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's content, practicing, their wisdom increases by 2. And it can go over 20.
Morgen!
Might I part with this book?
Mm-hmm. It's a rare treasure. I remember reading that a long while ago. At least a couple hundred years ago. The magic should be
100
full.
years, you say? All right, then. I'll take this as the reward here.
Yeah, Saren's gonna keep wandering around.
Ludo's going to at least check out that shield that you mentioned.
Yeah. And you go to look at it, and as you're you go to like reach out to it, and you notice that it kind of start to like shake and quiver a little bit, and as you go to grab it, almost like leaps up in your hand as if it's animated.
Yeah, so when I grab it, I just want to check it out, see, I don't know, can I interact with it? What can I do with it?
Yeah, so it seems to be a magical shield, and you realize like if you are able to get attuned to it, it can hover and leap around you and protect you with keeping both of your hands free, but still giving you a bonus to have a shield.
Whoa.
Dancing shield, sick.
No, all the attunements. Oh my god, hope you don't hear my brother. He's yelling out in the background. I'll say, Saeryn, you find a ring.
A ring
Oh,
and a dragon sword. I don't know. I've heard this story somewhere before.
Yeah, it seems to be a ring of protection. If you take a moment with your arcane, I would say y'all this dragon's giving y'all a minute to kind of peruse and take your time. So things can kind of take 10. But you find that as a ring of protection. So it seems like a cloak of protection, but a ring. And then
Interesting.
it says, I have a couple high-level spell scrolls also.
Well, no, that catches me attention. Can I take a little peek at them?
Yeah, and you see a collection of a few scrolls. You see there's one that's a scroll of protection. And it's a scroll of protection against aberrations.
Well, this would have been damn handy.
Yeah. And we're gonna roll for the other one. This other one is a scroll of protection against fiends.
Astounding.
And then everyone, let's give me a D100 roll.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Jeez, y'all rolling weird. Wow.
Not roll 16. You can get rid of my 16. I just rolled it because I just rolled it. 24,
Going to
32.
the table.
No one rolled over a 40. Even on the fourth D100, if you count my 16, no one rolled over a 40.
All right. As they take a little bit more time and go through, let's go to the actual thing table. At one point, some adamantine splint armor is found.
Jeepers.
You find a boots of speed.
Triple jeepers.
A regular +1 armor. Chain shirt. And then the 20. And then a belt of dwarven kind.
Oh boy.
Who wants to grow a beard?
Well, between that and the Hebeb intellect, we can some serious stats, guys.
So it says, any choice of these items that you have all found. I am indebted to you. I can sleep peacefully. And you all hear, it took them a little bit longer to get here. But you hear but none of you speak Draconic, so you don't understand as Tazook comes flying in a second. And it says, the dragon looks at you all and it says, looks at Ludo as the Wormling comes in, and the blue dragon, Fulgur, the adult, it says, I remember when I saw that amulet around your neck in a dream. A hero who looked much like you, crying out in pain. He was trapped in a vermilion prison, red crystals lashing and writhing all around him. He was begging for help, begging for mercy, begging for death. I believe that dream is what born that beholder.
Ludo's just kind of like feeling the amulet.
Yeah, definitely feel that connection, that that person that's been in like these visions and coming in your dreams and calling you on this whole adventure across the globe. Some poor tormented soul somehow stuck somewhere, as far as you can tell, underneath the city of Ank'Harel. It says, "Hold yourselves up. Or whatever may come next, I am staying away from the city."
Well, I mean, that's probably a good idea. I think that something in that city is something's going on, especially deep under. Like everything else around here, it looks like we're probably going to have to go underneath and inside to figure it out.
While Devoso rules that city, I cannot enter or come near.
Who?
Although, I believe they go by a different name. Jamat's Ord.
Oh. That feels like something we're not supposed to know. Does anybody? All right.
Spoilers in chat.
You can't gab that away, can you? Son of a bitch.
Do you call him Devosa?
A more friendly name. Though not for you. Oh, we're gonna go back to that city. You're like, what the fuck did she mean by that? So have you all made your choices for your treasure?
What do you think, Morgan? You still like that book?
I'm very fine with the book, I believe.
How about you, Ludo?
Yes, a adamantine split you can't be crit on. Boots of speed, I believe, can double your speed, and creatures with opportunity attacks have disadvantage against you. Lasts for a total of 10 minutes, so yeah, it just makes you go faster. Chain shirt +1, and then belt of dwarven kind. That one's really fun. It's
that's pretty cool.
She pretty much is like explaining all of these to you, so you're not burning any resources. It's Dwarvis. You have advantage on charisma checks against dwarves and Durgar, increased constitution, and you have a 50% chance of growing a beard. You get dark vision, resistance to poison, and an advantage on saving throws to avoid or end the poison condition.
I think Ludo's just going to take the shield. I think that's very Ludo thing to do. Animated shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Saren's like looking between the scrolls, and then the belt of dwarven kind, and thinking to himself, how much gold do I have? I wonder how many spellbooks are still in the library in Ankorel.
Different sort of wizard.
See, that's the issue of being a wizard is everything, like, I don't even, like, the items are nice, but I need gold to add stuff to my spellbook. Though the idea of him with a belt of dwarven kind is really funny.
Yeah, sorry, Mox. It's just like you just gotta sit
it's
here.
Cool. No, I'm fine. Just sitting here.
But yeah, no, it's choice is all yours. You all can contemplate on that, or I will say you can all take this moment a few times, contemplate the options, and we'll see if any other treasure pops up in the between times. Unless you all wanted to try and rush back to the city, I would say it could also be a good ending point.
I don't think so. I think that was quite a battle, and
Yeah, I'm pretty tipped.
Almost wondering if the dragon would let us rest here.
You may have my shelter while you remain here. Although, once you leave, if I ever catch your scent near my lair again, I will have to assume the worst.
That we've been kidnapped and are being dragged back against our will?
There is much compulsion magic.
Ain't that the case?
Well, I assure you, if we ever do need to make our way back this way, it would be of no ill intent.
Well, also, have you ever heard of anything called Peregrine's Blessing?
Peregrine's blessing. Rare lotus flower that is said to be where the angel Peregrine, she wept for her fallen love before the wasteland that is now the desert here It was a lush utopia jungle, verdant and green, with much growth. Family always told me the tales. Back before the calamity. Stories passed down over time. A hero who sacrificed everything, thrice blessed by the gods. In the final moments, he averted a calamitous blow from the ruinous god Grumsh. It was aimed here at the center of what used to be what they now, the ancient utopia of elves and orcs. Sorry, I'm just like, ooh, this has been a while for the lore.
Lore, yeah.
The hero, he stood in Grumsh's way and absorbed most of the blow. Otherwise, the continent would have been shattered like the teeth of the islands down in the south.
Well, yeah, the share the teeth. But you don't know where we might find some of this Peregrine's blessing.
It is said to be in the desert to the west.
Yeah, guess we'll keep our eyes open for it.
At the tomb where Peregrine wept. Although, every time I've gone that area, I have sniffed were-jackals.
There are jackals?
Where?
There were jackals, but not anymore. Nosebleeds. That was too many puns off of one phrase.
That might took something out of all of us, I think.
Yeah, this is, we're getting there. But the dragon explains that you all may be able to rest, and it, kind of gives a little bit of insight if you all have any questions you need to ask in the resting time as well. See if it knows.
I make an open display of pulling out the map to this lair, to Fulgara's lair, and I hold it up and then snap fingers and just control flame to just burn the map up so that we don't accidentally lose it and leave a map to this lair.
Yeah, a much appreciated gesture.
Other than that, I think I'm gonna have to think about if I want an item or gold, because I know I can take a lot of gold. So,
yeah. And that's why I'll say, no need to rush on the decisions of treasure. It is a dragon hoard, so like truly a collection over the centuries of like a lot of stuff can be found in here. Like it could be the rest of the campaign of loot searches for treasure. So yeah, I'll say you all have your time to rest up. And if there's anything else here now in the moment, I'll say y'all can take a short rest as needed.
Okay. Just a short rest.
Oh, would you be staying for a long rest?
I don't think we can set up camp in here properly with all the gold.
It's just the shiny distractions.
Well, there's the area where we fought the eye.
Mox knows of a good place to rest.
You're in my bag.
Yeah. So, do you ever like peaches? Okay.
Yeah, I can't work with a short rest.
Yeah.
And I think out of the options, the scrolls or the Beltadorm kind, I think I'll get more mileage out of downtime by having more gold. You say we could, and also because this is a funnier choice, you say we could have as much as we could carry out of here, right?
Is what I said.
Awesome. I pull out the bag of folding where Mox is interred.
He's buried in gold.
And I start burying him in gold in his little demi-plane.
Yeah, that's
You let me know how much gold this bag of folding can carry.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean it's 10-foot hole.
I'm double checking if it's anything like I think you said it was different than a portable hole.
Yeah, I think it's I think it ends up more of like a square actually.
Yeah, the bag of scolding, which is just a renamed bag of holding here, can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Yeah, you pretty much have as much gold as you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a number, but we'll figure out how big gold is relative to volume and whatnot. I'll do that off stream.
At least
That's math.
5,000. At least 5,000
Yeah,
to 10,000.
yeah.
Lots of platinum and rubies and gems. Yeah, it's you got promised of some Dragon Horde stuff.
Yeah, I just
After a
start-
while, it'll say, "Okay, calm down."
All right. Yeah, I don't think it's the actual volume limitations of the bag. I think the dragon realizes I have a bag of holding.
Yeah. And Saren's like, "How much do I push the boundaries? I am Fae, so like I can get away with a little bit. Go ahead."
But I'm
Fae."
also at 27 hit points.
Yeah. Excellent. So yeah, Saeryn will take a bunch of gold. Morgen, you're looking at the book. There's the shields. There's some boots, some scrolls. Adamantine armor is pretty damn useful.
Yeah, I just feel like I can get, because I have a scroll of protection from Celestial. I don't know. I still need to get that into my spellbook though.
Well, because that's like not like a spell technically. So it's like it's like its own specific type of magic. It's like a divine scroll.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'm going with that book. There's no way I can purchase one of those later on.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Saeryn could.
Yeah, love finding one you can use.
I was gonna say let's get more looting music in here. This is more of like a shop. Gold is meant to be spent. Here we go. That's the name of the song. just casual looting. Ludo, you have any inclinations? And like I said, no choices need to be made now, of course, as well.
Yeah, I think Ludo's just, that fight took a lot out of him. He had to, got down pretty low on his hit points, but was able to heal himself up and just had to expend a lot of his energy and spell slots. So I think he's just tired.
Very understandable. Oh yeah. Go ahead, give me one perception check.
From Ludo?
Mm-hmm.
He's not very perceptive.
Fair
3.
enough. Yeah, you're looking for anything else a little extra, but yeah, you said you're a little tired. But yeah, I would say, anyone have anything else for a wrap up?
I think if Ludo was looking for anything, I think he would just, see if anything stand out that would be like holy or, like any Avandra coins or anything like that. But otherwise, I think he's not too interested in the gold at this point.
Oh yeah. You do find there is an amulet of the devout that you come across. I think that works for paladins.
I believe that increases.
Yep.
No idea. I thought it was for clerics.
Can I find any items that increase my attunement slots?
Nope. That's the part of magical items, unfortunately.
It's called taking levels in Artificer.
I think there's a feat too. Or a crit roll feat.
Maybe I find a +1 amulet of devout, but yeah, it takes an attunement. I will say, let's just go ahead, get the session wrapped up, and we'll figure out anything else that needs to happen. And there's a whole nother team of Aljin worrying about whatever the hell has been happening here.
Just we had an opening in the composition. Just slot him right in.
Yep. There's it kind of works out. But no, Mox was a fantastic character.
I'm glad he survived how he did. Longer than I expected.
He will be missed. And he has found his shelter at last. And with that, we will end the session. I'm Jasilionis. This has been the Dungeon Master. Please like and subscribe. I hope this wasn't a total bummer. Bye.